This is Girls Night Out, the podcast.
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yep. Can you
What's
hide the
wrong with
levels
you?
a little bit at the beginning, just make sure everybody's voices are popping?
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah, we already.
I mean, while we're on though,
Are we on?
can you not look at it once?
Yeah, I looked at it. I did it.
So are we
while
good,
we're
Gavin?
actually
Did you
in the
do it?
process of fucking
We're
recording.
recording right now.
Are we recording right now?
Yeah, that's what
Can you see everything?
Yeah, I can see everything.
Is that so hard?
Then I would have said something.
But it also, we don't know if anything's wrong. He just sees it.
Well,
It
Yeah,
could
but
be
you can
wrong
see
and he
levels.
sees it.
Hang on a second. Clearly, this is another episode of Girls Night Out, episode 54. But let's get back to this.
Welcome.
I can see.
Wait. We're not introducing our names?
Yeah, we didn't introduce ourselves.
I'm Gavin Stevens. You
Every
guys are so
time,
childish.
Yeah,
No,
we did it last
You're
week.
so childish.
We did it last
No,
week.
you did it.
Yes, we did. Everybody
No.
else wants to do the to the
Time
left.
out.
You're the only one who doesn't want to do it.
Time
so,
out. Time
therefore,
out.
Every time I'm here,
So-
it's different.
so-
I don't understand.
Time out.
We
Wait a
can take
second.
timeouts on the
Yeah, I just
podcast
wanna say
now.
something.
So much
Last
has
week
changed.
I said, I let's not do it.
Wait,
And you
timeout from your timeout. For somebody so obsessed with not telling the order, you numbered every mic in
Yeah, just so I know,
counterclockwise
so
order.
we know.
Yes.
if I ripped this little post-it note,
I'll get a new post-it
would
note.
you have a mental
Yeah,
breakdown?
you
No,
Do
it'll
it,
be
Jordan.
fine.
Do
You
it.
Let me say something.
Show him
Last
who's the
week-
boss.
Last week I said
Do
that
it.
you guys promised us that that we don't have to do it.
What's
we didn't say that last
Yes,
week.
the week before I said you said okay, you two
All right, that
said
didn't
we don't
work.
have to do it the next week.
And
We did.
What?
And then, no, you didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, wait a second. This is what happened. I'm like, oh, you said we don't have to do it this week, and then you said, yeah, you don't have to do it, but we will do it.
no,
That's what you said. That's
you
exactly
said
what
your
happened.
name. You said your name.
Right, and then
And
you
then
go,
you to go-
But, but we're gonna still do it. There was no. You haven't fulfilled your promise.
Was
No.
this all said on the last podcast?
Yeah.
'Cause I
Yeah.
feel like there should be
It
a
was-
way you can listen to this and figure it out. I mean,
Two podcasts now because the week
This
that
gonna.
it was
I can
only
tell
the
you
three
exactly
of
what
us,
happened.
Yeah.
He said, okay, next week we'll do it your way.
And we
'Cause
did
Yeah,
it
your
your
way.
way.
No, you
No,
didn't.
no, your
you
way.
let me do it my way,
Listen.
and then the rest of you did it the
What
other
more
way.
do you want,
I
though?
want us all to do it my way once.
Okay,
wait.
I don't even understand
What is your way?
is.
You don't have a
I'm
way.
Gavin Stevens, and then you say, hey, I'm Matt Serena.
All right.
No,
so
to
well,
the
now you
left.
just said my
No,
name.
to the
so
left.
Go to the left.
all right. Can we fine? Can we restart?
Yes.
Okay, but just to clarify, and we'll do this. But
Yeah.
what happened? You said I'm Gavin Stevens. You didn't say to the left. And then I go, I'm an old Santanos, and to the left of me.
Right.
That's all we did.
Yeah, but you don't have to.
You still got your way?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so you want all of us
All
just
of
to
us
say our
Do
names.
it one time, just once.
Okay, go ahead. Go.
I'm Gavin Stevens.
I'm Gavin Stevens.
I'm Gavin Stevens
No,
too.
no, not like that.
Oh shit.
Let's do it right. 'cause
No, let's do it right.
I thought that's what you meant.
No, that's not what you knew. What
All
I
right.
meant.
but which way should we go after
I don't
that?
understand.
Yeah,
why
what
this
is the
so
order?
Long and
Yeah,
so
but
hard to do.
which way should
It
we
doesn't
go?
matter. Just do it.
But it's either Matt or Mace. We don't know
Are you
who's.
guys that retarded that you can't figure out
Mace.
who's gonna?
Okay, let's.
Okay,
You-
fine.
so
I
you
will.
don't
All right,
go.
Me,
go.
you guys, I can see you're whispering of something.
No,
You're
we're not.
planning- yes, I can see it in your face.
I don't even know.
You're planning some, you're planning some asinine. This is gonna be a
No,
40-minute
it's
thing.
simple. You're just saying that we don't have to do an order. We don't have to tell people we're sitting. We just all say our name at some point.
No. Wait a second.
Can we
I-
reset?
No.
You're lawyering.
Let's start.
I can
Go
hear
ahead.
you lawyering right now.
Go
You
ahead.
said, blah blah blah. I can see the terms.
Guys, can
This
we-
is how we're gonna.
I
me,
didn't say the
you,
term.
You, and you. We're all gonna say
That's so
names
specific.
after-
What order was that
No-
that you
no
just said,
left.
Gavin?
All right. Let's start. Let's do it.
I'm Gavin Stevens.
I'm Mace Scaloni.
Jordan Shear.
Izzy Camiso.
Manolo Santanos.
Matthew Serena.
See, you didn't fuck it up.
No.
We did
so
good.
what are you talking about?
We did it.
I don't like it that way.
Is that the show?
That
The
wasn't
show? Oh, the
fun.
smallest
It was
one.
too quick.
It's done. Guys.
All right, no, let him have it because that'll be the last one ever.
Yeah.
I can see the two of you like, this is what we're gonna do. It's so Declaration of Independence bullshit. So fucking, we look
Those
for
two
loopholes.
they have a special friendship. so
Yeah. And Jordan, I can see, is in a bit of a shit disturber mood. And you were like, you just love to laugh. The two of you, I could see you like, you're gonna fuck this shit
It's like
up.
when you have two, your kids are driving you crazy, but they know it too, so they're like, let's drive dad crazy.
Yeah, this is just pull the car over and beat the shit out of them. This is what it is.
I'm gonna turn this car around. No Wonderland for anybody.
Exactly. It's exactly. I can see the two of you. Motherfucker.
I have to go pee.
Kevin, you know you have the power to turn this
You have-
podcast around. You could just stop at any point.
You're
and,
right.
And erase what they said.
Can I ask a question? Are we
Yeah.
done yet?
Yeah, we are done. Yeah.
Okay.
I can still go on about it. I do have the power to turn it off.
This is
Restart it.
this is true.
Yeah.
But then we're gonna have another 40 minutes of who's to the left.
Who's
of who.
some left? But we don't do the left today. Today's not a left day.
Today we did it to the right.
To the right. But
Now-
we didn't say it.
Just follow
True.
the order to the right.
It's like a Beyonce song.
To the left, to the left.
All right, you're right, Jordan. Sorry. What's going on today?
This is a chipper episode. It is the episode of death.
The episode
and,
of death.
Yep, we're gonna talk about a lot of death and horrendously depressing bullshit. So starting off, David Brenner, the comedian, passed away in a plane accident.
Was it a plane? I thought it was just cancer.
Oh.
Is it really that different? Is it really that different?
I don't know.
All right, yeah, I have no idea who he
I don't
is.
think we should shit on the airline industry anymore. They're not doing too good.
With the Malaysia thing?
A lot of things. There was
What's-
another
Malaysia
plane-
it's what?
There was another one where I think a couple of days ago where they were gonna take off and the wheel broke on the front.
And it just
Snapped,
nosedived?
and it just went. Whoosh.
Like before it could even
Why are
get
you
off the ground?
smiling right
Yeah,
now? Is he
that's good.
smiling
Yeah.
as he hears this?
What? That was, I don't know. I just think it'd be funny to see it like trying to take off and then just bang right
Well, they're
back
like
down.
all the tires and this, and they all made excuses.
What's there's been updates on the Malaysia thing though, isn't there? Like something? No one knows.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
think
they
they
found
s-
it or
yeah.
anything. But I heard that apparently the cell phones are still ringing
Well-
through.
Yeah, apparently it's picking up and then hanging up.
That's weird.
Apparently the pilots are saying are involved now.
Well, it's definitely they think it's definitely hijacked now. They think that for sure.
How do you lose an entire plane?
A really
Plus-
big hanger.
And it's huge. So where do you land it?
They must have something set up. It must be. This is like Johnny Quest shit. You guys watch Johnny Quest?
Yeah, I remember Johnny Quest
Yeah, this is like fucking Johnny Quest was like a
cartoon.
from the '60s, Hanna-Barbera, and it was like about a kid adventurer
Huh.
with his parents,
But-
like a missing plane.
Well,
and
then what do
shit.
you do with the plane?
Yeah.
Even if you
Chop
get
it
away,
up.
you chop it up and sell it for
But
parts.
What is the purpose? Like, was there anybody on the plane that was really
280
important?
people or something?
Well,
Over
you-
200 people.
Oh,
for
you
sure.
get passports and shit like that. That's
Whoopi
important.
Goldberg was on the plane.
Oh,
She was doing
it's an
this
international
interview
crisis.
by herself. It was.
She's doing an episode of Rolling with Whoopi.
Rolling.
Have you guys seen that yet?
No.
What?
She has a new web series called Rolling with Whoopi.
No.
Oh God.
It's just her
thought
in
you
a
were
car.
joking.
Oh no. I couldn't
So
come
she's
up with
doing
that.
what Seinfeld does.
Yeah, it's rewrite.
Except with
It's more boring.
it's just her. Yeah, oh, incredibly boring. It's her and
Feminist.
her hairdresser and her makeup artist. I think it's those two. One's a gay black guy, one's a female black person, and it's just a lot of like.
You're really
Crazy.
uncomfortable saying that.
Well, because I realized I didn't need to point both that out,
Yeah.
but
Well, why does Whoopi need a hairstylist?
Or a makeup artist.
She's hideous. She's
no
got
eyebrows.
dreadlocks. You
That's
just
why
got
you do
no
need a
eyebrows.
just twist them.
Imagine what she looked like if she didn't have a makeup artist.
Exactly.
last time
you're
I-
saying you're at her best.
I saw her in New York once. I was down in Soho for dinner, and she smelled like
Hold on,
farts.
let's get it.
No, I was,
name drop.
I was on vacation. Give me a fucking break. I
You're
was.
seeing Whoopi Goldberg on
No, I
vacation?
saw her walking, and my mom
guys-
went to go say hi to her, and she came back. She's like, "Oh, she smells like shit."
She's probably farting.
Probably.
I could have told you that just by looking at Whoopi Goldberg. If she
she
smells
has
like farts.
dreadlocks.
You didn't tell us you went to Soho.
Well, that's where
was
she
born
was.
from a shart, so of course she smells like farts.
On HBO.
Yeah.
HBO charted her.
The views prove that there is no God.
You think the View has?
Prove that there is no God.
Well, come on. If there was a God, do you think he'd let the view happen?
Yeah, true. But
Like,
then
come
there's
on.
also, yeah.
Or
There,
was-
isn't there a different version of the View with Sharon Osbourne? Doesn't she have her own?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Osbournes.
You're,
Yeah.
That's
No.
too deep for me now. You're too
Yeah.
far off the deep end.
Dr. Phil.
Yes, Dr. Phil.
oh, that's the way he foils your thing. He
Kathy
just
Lee
agrees
has
with
one
it.
too. With
Yeah.
some other
Darn.
TV
Oh
shows.
yeah, with Huda.
Oh
Huda.
God, that
They're
one's
just
so-
giggly. It's like
They-
you're doing
they-
harm to women's rights.
I know they think they're so funny.
They don't know any, and they just.
Buddy, because it's on. There's like what's her
It's
name?
on Fox or something like that.
Isn't it just the
Not
Today Show?
Kelly, Kathy
it?
Kathy
It's the
Lee
Today Show.
Gifford. Kathy Lee Gifford and some other chick.
Hoda Kotb.
So it's the two of them, and they just talk about
It's like
whatever.
your mom getting a show.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wish
just
that.
So
was-
yeah, exactly. So they
You
talk.
wish.
Oh my
But it's
God, I
on.
wish.
It's on
You're
at
the
like
floor director.
4 in the
Everything's
morning
mispronounced.
sometimes.
What is this? Just like they just talk about things?
It's a
Yeah.
Today Show.
Wow.
But it's on at 4 in the morning, and like I think it's on in the morning too. But it's for some reason it's on reruns on one of these channels at 4 in the morning. I've watched it, and like when it's 4 a.m. and you're like fucking cranked on rye, and you just leave it on, it's fucking crazy hilarious. It's hilarious. It's like because it's so funny, but so painful at the same time. But you can't stop watching. It's like watching It's like watching a car accident,
Yeah.
but no one dies. If that makes sense. But
It's just like
Not
all
everyone
horrible.
dies in a
turn-
car accident, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he's saying that, like it's,
sometimes
Like,
people die.
well, I'm not
driving.
saying they don't die. I'm just saying,
I
I'm
think
trying
it'd
to
be,
fuck with his analogy.
yeah, I am.
So, where are we going back to?
I watched that Cosmos show. Have you guys watched that?
No.
No.
It's
I
really
watched
good.
like 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, it's really good. I liked it.
I got bored.
What is
Cosmo,
a
like,
Cosmo?
the
It's
magazine?
no, not Cosmo.
Cosmos.
Oh, I heard Cosmo. I'm sorry.
What is
Cosmos.
What was the
Cosmos?
original
It's,
topic?
Neil
we were
deGrasse
talking about?
Tyson.
Yeah, Neil deGrasse
Oh.
Tyson
The plane
talking about
thing?
like
No, before
it's
that.
basically talking about
David
the universe
Brenner?
and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's a TV show?
Yeah, it's a TV show on Fox
How-
on National Geographic.
Like, what does it do? Like, is it just every episode just a topic?
Yeah, just
That's
it's
cool.
about the universe, about the cosmos. The last one was about the year, like a year in the cosmos.
Yeah, year 3.
Yeah, it was just that whole year, but like everything happened within year in the cosmos. Everything happening within that, like in that whole year, up until New Year's Eve.
It's a
Cool.
remake of Carl Sagan's show from the 70s.
Is it a remake of it? I don't
Yeah.
think it's a remake of it. Is
Well,
it?
it's like
no,
it's a rebooting of
It's
it.
a rebooting of it.
Seth MacFarlane executive produces
Yeah.
it.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd probably like it, Mace. I got bored of it, but yeah,
It was
you-
really
you'd
good. I
be into
liked it.
For
Cool.
sure.
I'll
The
check it
original
out.
topic was David Brenner, the head comedian.
So who's this dude?
I don't know.
He's a comic. He was on the Tonight Show, I think, like a record number of times. I think maybe the most of any comic
Oh,
or
is the
something
guy
like
that
that.
I just found on my iPhone? That guy? Okay, I
No.
recognized him. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And
So
he's
how did he die for real? Does anybody know that part?
he died of cancer on the Malaysian airplane.
Okay, you guys are jerks.
No, he died
He
of
died of
cancer.
cancer.
Yeah.
Is it cancer for sure?
He was like 78. That's what I read. I think he'll be lying
He was
to us,
78?
covering up something. 78 years old. Yeah.
How's that news?
He's just a like an icon or something.
Oh, okay.
78's not that old.
78's old enough.
Yeah,
So it's
that's a
not, like,
full
old
life.
Where you're like, oh, what the fuck? Why is he dying?
People are making it to 100 now, man.
yeah,
Yeah, but I thought it was like
78's like the new fucking 30, man.
yeah. He was in good shape too. He wasn't like.
I don't think so. How long do you think you're gonna live? Like all of us. Who in this room is gonna make it to 78?
Not me.
I'd be happy with a couple more years, man.
I'm hoping 5. That's a hope.
I'd be confused. I think if I got to 78. Like, I don't know what to do.
Confused?
It would just be like
But you're.
I wouldn't be
18.
expecting
that's so far
it.
for you right now.
Yeah.
When you
True.
get 30, you're gonna be like, oh, that's not that far anymore. You're closer to 40. You're like, yeah, 70's not that young. You're 20. You're barely.
Yeah.
you're not
No,
even
that's what
20.
I'm saying. It's not that young. It's old to me. That's
I
like a
find the
full.
older I get, the younger numbers seem to me.
That's what
Really?
I mean. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. When you get closer to 40, 78's not that old.
When I was
I see what you mean.
when I was like a kid, and I remember my dad turned 50, and I remember just looking at him thinking, he's
You're
50.
old as dirt.
No, I remember thinking like 50 is so young because my
Mhm.
dad didn't seem old at 50,
Yeah.
but 50 sounds like a fucking old
Yeah.
number.
Yeah.
But when my dad was still fucking working his ass off, and my dad's working his ass off now at 86.
What's
Jesus
Half
Christ.
Life?
What?
What's Half Life?
a video game.
I don't even know.
No, besides
What?
that, what's midlife?
What?
He said it was a video game. What's midlife?
Technically 40.
When is
40
when is it you're
Technically.
supposed to like buy like a Corvette because you're insecure or
That's
Yeah,
your
something?
40.
midlife.
Yeah,
When
40-ish.
40? I can't. That's not fair because I'm 43.
Yeah, you got that Brazzers sweatshirt.
Dude, you're totally midlife.
I can't. That's all I can afford though. That's what's not fair. I can't afford like.
You're in midlife crisis.
Am I?
Yeah, yeah.
Then I should have. Why can't I buy a Corvette?
You just can't afford it.
That's not
But you
fair.
go after
Then I shouldn't. there's-
18-year-olds.
Midlife crisis shouldn't. What?
You go after 18-year-olds.
Not 18. Young girls.
You at
Nah,
least.
it's not
Sorry,
like-
18 and a half.
Like I go from 18 to like 25.
Yeah, that's midlife crisis.
But I was like that. I did that like when I was 18.
Well, then you always had a midlife crisis. No,
You're-
18's normal, but when you're 43.
You're lucky that you got the sweater. Gavin's midlife was just us not saying the order.
Yeah.
These post notes are part of his midlife crisis.
Yeah,
It
I would
truly
say
is.
that.
Did you rip that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
fuck.
did.
Oh, fuck.
He ripped it on Mike too.
That would get me.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know what order the mics. So
If it's any consolation, I felt bad right after I did it.
I don't
I
think you
did.
felt bad at all. I saw you smile with.
No, I've actually.
I felt alive.
you felt alive?
Yeah.
God, that's sad. We're all sad people.
I just don't think midlife crisis should exist unless you can afford it.
Well, yeah.
Doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, you're still having one though right now.
I can't.
I don't
No,
even.
you doesn't mean
I would do it.
You still have the crisis. You just don't have the
You don't have the
means to get
Corvette.
over
I
the
don't have the funds
crisis.
for the crisis.
Yeah, you're just stuck in the
so I'm in an
crisis.
even worse crisis than the
Yeah.
crisis. I'm in a double midlife
This is
crisis.
this
Midlife
You're in a
crisis.
financial crisis.
Yeah, it's a midlife financial crisis.
Backed up with the midlife crisis. You're in two crises. You're a crisis center. Let's just call you
It's
that.
horrible.
Yeah, it is that. If there was like a natural disaster, you'd be in three crises.
I was like, when I bought this, I'm like, I was looking at this Brazzers like hoodie online. I'm like, I can afford that. That's all I could think.
Oh my god.
$35. I can afford $35.
Sensible price. That's
Yeah,
a sensible price.
People our
Let
age should be
people-
worrying about countertops and shit like that. What a Brazzer sweatshirt.
I need to let people know that I like to
Marble or
masturbate.
the Brazzer? Yeah, you gotta let people know that you masturbate still.
Oh, we know.
That's
Get
my
the word.
crisis.
We know.
I can still get boners.
Hey, everybody, look what I can
Look at my
do.
back.
Oh fuck! I want to get him a hat and a bell like Flanders
like
in The
the-
Simpsons. Yeah.
Town crier.
I actually emailed Brazzers.
Town
Just to
masturbator.
buy. I'm like, because I wanted the actual sweatshirt because the Brazzer was like the front, but they ran out of black, and they're not restocking. I'm like, why ain't restocking?
You know what's sad? I've heard this story like 6 or 7 times.
It's
This
it bothers me.
restocking the Brazzer
I didn't hear
sweatshirt
this.
that you want.
Did they respond to you?
Yeah, they did. It's like, no, but we have them in white. I don't want white.
Yeah. Why would you want a white sweater?
Yeah.
So the cum stains don't show up? Black, it's gonna be all over this
Yeah, but
shit.
white cum stains like yellow.
I'm not jizzing
What-
on my sweatshirt.
Yeah, if he jizzed on a white sweater, it would go yellowy.
I wouldn't jizz on any clothing.
What do you
I've
do in a
tr-
pinch?
Cum stains are yellow.
No, they like
Are
after a
white.
while they stain yellow.
Huh?
Yeah.
In a
I'm
pinch,
white.
it's either like my
Oh.
t-shirt or my sock, I guess.
Yeah, in a pinch.
Like if you're on the Malaysian flight and it disappears. That's a
Imagine
What
that-
is
Yeah.
what is going on with this table talk over here? You guys always just like whisper and snicker. at
No,
each other.
he just clarifired your the yellow
Yeah, what are you
stain.
talking
Oh,
about?
okay.
You
You just like
paranoid
snicker.
asshole.
I'm always paranoid, but you two snicker at each other all the time. Like,
I
little
told you,
whispering.
they're closer than the rest of us.
I know.
Yeah,
I can
they
tell.
have a
They're
little
like the
thing
Chris
going on.
Christlets. They have
We do a
6
radio
toes.
show, so we
If this
we
was the
just do this
apocalypse
shit.
and they had to fight in a cage, Mace would be on his shoulders. That's what happened. Those two already a team. We're all on our own. The rest of us
They have
fuck
like
ourselves.
bottles of water hidden already.
They-
chocolate bars.
They have bottles of urine.
Yeah. Mace is like Jordan.
by
You stock the
sinks in a
water.
school.
I'll bring the comics. We'll be fine.
Are we gonna be sad if this guy's dead at any point? Can we-
Oh yeah, David Brenner. I guess he's an important comedian. I wasn't a big fan of him. I never really listened to his stuff.
But can we just have like a moment of something?
Yeah, okay.
Bro.
wait.
Silence?
Let's have a moment of silence for the dude we knew that
Yeah,
died.
that makes sense.
All right. Yeah,
Fuck
let's do
David
that.
Brenner.
All right.
Well, not fuck David Brenner, but compared to
I
the
didn't
other
really
guy we
talk to
actually
Herman,
knew.
But yeah, let's.
There was a comedian in Hamilton named Herman.
Alzanian.
Alexanian. Sorry,
Does he have any connection to that?
I don't know.
Because
That would make sense though, wouldn't it? He might though, 'cause he's from Toronto.
Yeah, maybe.
He might have.
yeah,
Is he
But-
from Toronto?
Yeah, we talked a couple times since we moved here.
He was a nice guy, and he passed away in his sleep. So
Yeah.
Are we
That's
gonna
all
have
we
a-
know at this point. It happened how many days ago? Several days.
It was Monday. Last Monday.
I thought it was Wednesday.
They found it Monday.
Oh wow.
jeez.
And he was only 43 or 44,
He
something
just
like that.
dies in his sleep, dude.
That's got to be a good way to die though.
That's a great way to
Yeah,
die.
that's a just
Yeah.
in your sleep.
Did he have any health complications? Does anyone know?
I didn't know him
It
that
was
well.
just-
I don't know.
I never met him.
Well, should we have a moment of silence?
Okay.
I don't know if that makes for good podcasting, but
No, we could.
yeah, I guess.
How
I don't
long
know.
do we
We
do
can't
it?
even
dude?
have a moment of silence.
No,
Listen
we
to
can do
you
it. How
two.
long?
We're
How
gonna
long?
have a moment of silence.
Do you have a
and-
stopwatch? I can.
Okay, let's just have like a 2-second moment of silence.
Can we have like more? I think it should be more than 2 seconds.
Do you want me to? I can set my.
Like, can we do like? I think it should be like a half.
What we can do is just pause. We can pause the the take and then just
No.
space
So
everything.
space
out.
But wait, isn't the whole
So
point?
we don't actually take a moment of silence.
Why
we
wouldn't?
just-
What? Just take. Let's just
I'm
take
just
a moment of
fucking-
silence.
Yeah, because then our listeners, we're
Why
getting
can't
them
we all
to
just
take
shut
a
our
moment.
mouths for like 10
This is
seconds?
what
I don't
love is that we're
understand.
debating a moment of silence.
I'm
We
gonna
can't
get-
even just do it. We have to
I'm gonna get the stopwatch. Okay, I got my stopwatch out.
All right.
Oh,
everyone
I
knows-
was-
That's why we couldn't get quiet.
So you got it?
Stopwatch, yeah.
All right, ready,
How long? How
everyone?
long?
Wait, 1 second.
How long?
Okay.
How
How
long?
long?
How long?
Till
I
it
know, let's
feels
2
do,
minutes?
Let's do
Half an hour.
30
half an hour
seconds.
Half an hour.
How much?
How long do we have
how
left on
long-
this
okay, wait a second.
podcast?
How well did everyone know this guy?
I never met him.
I
wasn't big.
I had him
don't
on
know.
I
Facebook.
honestly don't think I met him.
Okay,
I
so
met him, but I don't know him
Based
well.
on that, how long should a moment of silence be?
I say 10,
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
10
Okay, let's
seconds?
do
That
10.
seems too short. At least
You
30.
don't even know him.
But he died.
It's better than nothing.
Okay, let's
Okay,
go halfway.
10,
20
30.
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. Should I
I'll-
introduce it?
Ready?
You do. I'll hit start and then I'll tell you when it's 15 seconds.
Okay, so we're gonna do a 15 seconds, a moment of silence for Herman Alexanian.
Okay, it's 15 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that was the hardest
assholes.
15 seconds.
Assholes.
Oh, I feel so
You guys
dirty.
are assholes.
No, that's not an asshole moment.
No, it
we should do
was.
that again.
He was okay.
We.
Let's do the moment of silence. 15.
But don't laugh.
15 seconds.
I
What
saw
a
it happen. I know, but you smirked.
Yeah, you did smirk. I was staring right at
I
you.
that's
You
my
smirked.
thing. That's my
That set
thing.
Izzy off, and then that went right to me.
I
Skipped
can't look in
you.
this
No, I-
direction. He'll make me
Okay,
laugh.
everybody look at the ground. I'm going
gonna
through a
turn my
midlife
back.
crisis.
I'm gonna turn my back. Ready?
Oh,
we're
wait,
gonna
wait.
do.
Everybody,
Hold on.
watch
I'm
this
just
swear.
clarify.
I can't go into it laughing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Stop
unplug
with
my
the
mic.
fucking jokes.
Yeah, no jokes. Everyone, if you think you're gonna laugh, just turn your back. Turn away from. Okay, get it out. Izzy, what are you doing?
I'm covering my face.
All right, get it all out.
Doesn't want to
Get
laugh,
it
so he's
out.
robbing a train.
This is a moment
This
of
is a
silence.
terrible moment of
Put
silence.
the mic down.
For one, sorry, Herman.
Sorry, Herman.
Let's do this again.
We
Yeah.
actually
Herman would
want
like
to
this.
do this
Yeah.
to be
Okay.
meaningful.
Ready?
Wait, a
Okay.
second. Hang on.
We're gonna do another moment of silence because the last one was piss poor.
Legit moment.
15
This
seconds.
is a legit moment of silence. Here we go. Ready? For you,
Mace.
Herman Alexanian.
Mace. I can't. One on the count of three. On the count of three. Shh. Shh. On the count of three. Good. I'm starting now.
Unplug his mic.
Okay, we did it. I think that was good.
That's beautiful. That's good.
I didn't think it was Mace who was
Sorry.
gonna be the
I
one
couldn't,
that
uh,
couldn't control himself.
I just turned around because I didn't want to stare at anyone.
All right.
I didn't want to make faces and stuff.
I thought you were already laughing.
Rest
No,
in
I
peace,
wasn't.
Herman.
I saw your
Huh.
shoulders
He's
moving a
Herman.
little bit.
Pardon?
I thought I saw your shoulders. going
Because
up.
I was he was
You're a-
giggling and I was trying to stop. And I just,
But Mace has the thing where he'll if it's a situation where he can't laugh,
Yeah.
guaranteed to laugh.
Yeah.
We were doing a meeting for
Oh,
CFMU
Jesus.
a little while ago,
Oh,
which
fuck.
is I hope nobody from CFMU is listening to this, but the Special Olympics of radio. And there's a lot of cool people
We
there.
were
but
going into the room and joked that it would be ridiculous if we sat right at the front in the first row.
So we
But-
did.
So we did it.
yeah.
The guy was right in front of us.
And
Was
the
it
program
garage level
director.
in front of you?
Jamie's the
Yeah.
program director, and there were two guys sitting behind us, two really old guys, and
What happened?
well, they're asking some dumbass question that the guy can't even get out,
Something about dimming the lights, or
struggling to get it. The lights are pretty damn hot in the studio. And me and Mason look back, look at each other, and at the same time both burst out laughing uncomfortably for like 15 minutes, and it's like silence. And I can control myself in that, but he can't.
You
So
didn't think to
he's-
leave?
We were in the
We were
front
the
row.
front
We were
row.
right there. We couldn't leave.
The guys that we were laughing at were right behind us, and the guy that was speaking to the whole room was right in front of
Probably
us.
hated you guys.
Oh my
I
god.
at one point had to put my fist in front of my face, thinking that would stop it, but it didn't. So I ended up just spitting out my, like, in like a sprinkler.
And then the program director looks at Mace, stops the meeting, and goes, "Everything okay there, Mace?"
Oh.
Yeah, and I told him I tried
Sorry,
to
I
pretend
coughed.
I was coughing, but he knew that I wasn't.
Well,
why-
Yeah, you're right in the front row.
Why we laughed?
Well, that was a weird thing.
That was weird.
Say it.
Well, we turned around, and the guys that were asking we didn't turn around right away, so we heard this like weird question,
Angry.
angry, weird voice. Turn around. It's what you described
Herman.
them.
There's one dude with a there's one dude with a fucking hat on yelling at the program director, and another docile, super thin guy sitting there looking panicked. And me and Mace, we didn't even say it to each other at the time, but we both had the exact same thought. Holy fuck, that's us in 70 years.
And that was the weird part.
That is you too.
Old married couple.
But the weirdest part about that, the weirdest part about that is that we didn't say the joke.
No.
We turned around, both burst out laughing at the same time. Then afterwards, Jordan's like, "What were you laughing at?" And I told him, and he's like, "That's what I was laughing at." We're now telling each other jokes telepathically.
Yeah, it's like a woman that has women that live in a house together.
Who the
that
fuck
period-
farted?
That's you.
No, they're like the
Sorry.
Chryslets. They both have 6 toes. They can talk to each other through their minds.
Yeah, you guys are.
sorry,
your
guys.
periods are synced up. You've been together for too long. Your periods are all one.
Okay, I'm sorry I farted, but you know how many times you've crop dusted me at Kaylee House when
Yeah,
I've
but not like this.
Oh, so that makes you fucking bomb
I have-
all 5 of us.
I'm
and
sorry,
no,
but
no,
I
no,
have
no.
a
This is not
gastroenterologist.
worse.
I have a gastro problem.
it's okay.
My
and
mom raised
if I
gentlemen,
don't,
all right?
you do it for fun. I do it because if I don't, I'll be in
Not
fucking
down here
pain.
upstairs.
Okay?
You have some?
Oh, do you? I have napkins over there. But
What's
Sorry.
On that note,
what? Well, here, that's one thing I wanted to ask. What? But is this where we do the radio station, like show at? Like,
Yeah,
is this what he's-
CFMU.
Yeah, yeah,
What?
CFMU.
He doesn't know about the light that dims.
That's what we were saying. Yeah, that's what we said.
Like, there's a
I don't know.
the
He's
light
an idiot.
switch that turns off.
I
It's a dimmer.
We dim them for the show every time.
I dim them all the time.
What they were complaining about was the heat. So I'm
From the
guessing.
light, but you can dim it.
Minerals back up.
I'm guessing they
Not
either
too
don't
much.
know that you can dim it, or they want to have the lights fully on, but they don't want them to be that hot. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
That's just
I
how
don't
heating
like
works.
that
I
I'm
don't-
connecting with their complaint.
I think they just want something to complain about.
Probably.
Then some other poor bastard offered to come in and fix the lights for a fucking price.
Yeah.
Oh god, that place is just depressing.
I'm glad you guys saw yourselves in the future. That's a rare thing. That's Donnie
You know, it's
Darko.
weird. Like that station too is like they just raised like $20,000 or $30,000 for the radio station.
Yeah.
That's not much.
21 thou.
Well, you know,
It's
you
not
think you
much.
buy it. You know, there's every time I'm on it, there's always one set of earphones.
Yeah, but $20,000 for to run that state. That's not much.
yeah, but
They were
who's
even talking about
I, if,
Apparently, people were
wouldn't-
stealing the.
Earphones?
Yeah, they're not even. Their policy is to not even supply us with earphones. They don't even want to give us headphones.
But isn't that because they had so many people take them?
Yeah, but what the
Who's
fuck?
taking
Yeah.
headphones?
I
that
don't
makes
know.
sense.
Yeah, but it's like
dude, people steal
You
toilet
need-
paper at my work.
you need headphones. You need cans, as they call them, to do radio. Like I do. I love using the
If
headphones.
I'm
Yeah.
not stealing them,
We don't use
no one
cans.
should be stealing them.
I don't know why I'm using that
Yeah.
phrase. If you're not stealing, no one. Well, I remember working at a radio station. Mo and I used to steal all the sweatshirts and T-shirts at
Yeah,
the college
but-
radio.
You feel like you have to do that because of the,
Jesus Christ, Mace.
It's okay,
You-
Mace. Just leave it.
you feel like you have to do that for street cred. You don't even really want to do
Austin
it.
316 is
There you
now 16. Is having sex with a Green Lantern on your desk.
You think you need to do it because
They're just
you
cuddling.
need street cred.
No, it wasn't street cred. Mo and I were stealing all these sweatshirts at CHRY, and then we had to go back into the studio for some reason right after. So we walk in with like these shirts and stuff. No, we didn't even have them. We ditched them somewhere to pick up later. And as soon as you open the door, you can see there was confusion on the station manager's face, and he was like, "Did someone?" And Mo goes, "We didn't take the sweatshirts." I was like, "Yeah."
What an idiot.
So did you have to bring them back?
No, they didn't say anything. We just never did the radio show. It was a moment on CHRY where they didn't have any programming for this midday show, and we just went on and talked shit the whole time. but then they never prospered.
What school is that?
York
okay.
University.
There's nothing really to steal from CFMU other than the headphones. I
My
guess.
dad-
And that wicked record collection they have. They have a ton of vinyl.
Yeah, but they have that block locked off.
Yeah.
My dad has that exact same story, except it was like Nazi gear, and he was 12.
Did you steal
What?
Nazi gear?
Yeah, he used to steal like stuff from
At the Nazi radio station?
yeah, at the Nazi radio station.
College, Nazi college radio station.
Nazi college.
Nazi
No, he
radio.
went. He stuck into underneath army tents and stole like.
Did he keep any of that stuff?
No, he just sold it to get food.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
But then like I guess someone ratted him out, and so these soldiers were coming to check his house out.
yeah.
Where he was, his parents' house, and so my dad's sister, my Thea, my aunt, saw them walking down and had that sixth sense or whatever, just that feeling like, oh fuck, they're coming to check the house out. She ran in the house, grabbed all the shit.
Can I interrupt? She had not a sixth sense, one of her five senses. She saw them.
Well, what's that feeling that she had in that your spider sense was tingling. It was like that. Her gut.
She does not
Her
spider
gut.
sense.
She knew there was something
She's
wrong.
Greek and a woman. She's not Spider-Man.
Her gut was telling her
She knew there was something wrong, right?
something was. This was because they're just walking down the street at this point. They're like, it
Yeah,
was
but
like.
I would imagine, like, not to debunk your story, but I would imagine at that time when you saw Nazis, you were always on edge. You were expecting some shit to go down.
Right. I would expect if I saw 3 Nazis coming, I would
Exactly.
I would expect them to come in my house too,
And you come in.
even if I had nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So she just ran in the house, threw it all through the backyard. It was just like a handful of shit, and ran off and hid it or ditched it. And they did come in the house.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. That was like
Jesus.
I don't know. I could find out. I can find actual dates, not
Yeah.
dates like years.
You kind of topped my radio station story.
No, it's the exact same story.
No, it's not the exact same story. We stole sweatshirts from a college radio.
And then panicked.
Yeah.
And half-assed owned up to it.
Yeah, well, he did. Yeah, I have no conscience. Your father was stealing Nazi paraphernalia.
Right.
2 different stories.
Like Nazi sweaters, I can see the connection.
Not
Like
Nazi
Nazi hoodies.
sweatshirts.
I wish he would have kept some of it. That would have been fucking awesome.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
be a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a study that says religion is good for your brain.
But gay, as you have written down.
Yeah.
It's
Which-
gay for your brain? So you wrote that gay for your brain?
It says religion is good for your brain, but also gay.
Oh, okay.
So-
That's what he wrote down, and I saw it on the paper, and I was like, what is wrong with you, Jordan?
These are jokes I write because Gavin looks at these to write the episode. So I write jokes in these, so Gavin will get a chuckle when he's writing
Oh, that's
the
nice of you.
episodes.
That's
Yeah. Chuckle like that. There you go.
That's gay, Mark.
Gay, you'd laugh like a gay white man.
I do. That's the only way that he said chuckle.
Yeah. So
You know, I put on my Cosby sweater.
So
Apparently, yeah, at the Center of Spirituality and Theology and Health at Duke
so
University.
a trustworthy source.
Let's Duke University.
All right. Yeah.
So they're just, they're studying theology.
Mhm.
They say, in general, people who believe in or are faith-based, in general, they cope with stress better. They experience greater well-being because they have more hope. And they're more optimistic. They experience less depression, less anxiety, and commit suicide less often. They don't drink alcohol as much, and they don't use drugs as much, and they don't smoke cigarettes as much. But this is like this
sounds
like a child
horrible.
Wrote it.
It sounds like they're describing our podcast.
Yeah, it sounds like a child wrote. They don't do this as much, and they don't do this as much, and they don't do this. It just sounds like a.
Well, I mean,
child
you
could
can
be
only,
true,
you can only
though.
commit suicide once, so I mean,
Yeah, it's true.
Is that what you were laughing about?
yeah, like that's it. You can just.
And
Yeah.
Okay, do you think there's truth to this study or not?
I think there is.
I think there probably is.
It makes
Yeah,
sense.
absolutely. Well,
Yeah.
The dumber
most
you are,
is-
the happier you are.
You think it's true?
I believe it. I think if you're believing in something and you're living your life a certain way, that you're happier. You're kind of going through less stress, you're less
Well,
anxiety.
Like the guy in the Matrix, he's like, I know this is not real, and I know it's fake. Like I know all this stuff is fake, but I love being here and enjoying the fake stuff.
But you also brought up a good point where dumber people are, or not even dumber, but
Ignorant people are happier.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so the question is like, are they happier because they're religious, or are they dumber so they're religious and also happier? You know?
I think I think once you understand how things work, at
Would they
least have
still
an
be
idea.
happy if there was no religion though? Because if they're dumb enough to fall
Yeah.
for religion, but still dumb, And there's
Exactly, yeah.
Would they still be happy?
It might not be the
Ignorance-
religion that's making them happy.
I
It
don't
might be
even
the
know if it's dumb. I
ignorance.
think it's ignorance. It's the idea
Ignorance
of
is
it.
bliss.
Well, it's the idea of letting go of the idea that you can go. You know what? I can just push that all that other shit aside. And I can just live my life. The less you fight something, the easier it is, isn't it?
Mhm.
The less you struggle against something. You know the truth, and you're always fucking. That's why comics are upset
Because
because we know it's all bullshit.
yeah, I think that. Sometimes I think that.
Well, it's like Malcolm in the Middle. The character's super intelligent, and he's always angry because he knows everything.
Mm-hmm.
So he's always upset. That was the idea. That's what it was based around.
Right,
So
like
it's just
you
being
s-
too aware is the problem.
He just knows the answer. It's just like why is everybody happy about this bullshit?
And why are they living their lives
Yeah.
this way? And
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
these arbitrary things that we have to do as kids and whatnot don't really mean anything.
Yeah, exactly.
It's sort of like a commentary on just being a critical person in society.
Exactly. It's like if you can live a life where you can like, all right, I'm gonna buy my house, get married, go live in the suburbs, and that's all well and good, and you can just. I don't even think it's stupidity. I think it's just you are willing to go. I can just live this. I'm happy. How angry are you gonna be? Really, what's your stresses?
Yeah, and that's something else that's stressful is that it's almost not stupid. It's almost brilliant because, like, what's the point of worrying about all that stuff or like problems in the world that you're never going to affect? Maybe it's actually smarter to be able to just be ignorant about that stuff and live your life.
Yeah, but you
bless-
are going to affect
Yeah.
it. But you are going to affect it because it's a butterfly effect.
I agree.
It ripples.
Yeah, and even just talking about stuff and thinking about stuff, I think everybody should
Those are the
do.
most dangerous people. The people that just tune
Yeah.
off. They're the most dangerous.
Yeah.
That's what I think. But they're probably happier. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think.
I don't know. I think there's I think it's the more you think about it, the more depressing it is at times.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like it's just like I have those moments where it's like I think of myself as more of a positive and happy person for the most part, but like I do a show and it goes really well, and by the next day I'm like I start to go like, oh, I need to do that again. Like, and I have this moment. What the fuck's wrong with me?
You and I talked about it last night. It was like saying, I remember there was some comics putting on another comic, not in Hamilton, but just another show. And I was like, how come they don't know this? And it's like that idea of that they're not, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say enlightened, but they don't understand it, comedy, farther than that point. So that comic's amazing. I don't want to say names or anything.
Mhm.
The comic's a thief, but they think it's amazing. It's
Well,
that
yeah, but-
ignorance is bliss. It's just that.
Well, it's just not. It's just not informed. He's not.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Is
it's
they
not
don't
being-
know beyond that. Their level. It's like that Carl Sagan, the flat world.
Mhm.
They can't see beyond whatever it is. And once you see more, the more you're revealed, the more
Yeah.
disappointing it gets. I think. I don't know.
But
Yeah, no, I agree with that 100%. That's all I have to input. That's
no
all
one's
I
saying it. Everybody's like saying less and less because everybody's getting sad.
Yeah.
It's really a great time for the moment of silence. Like this week,
not gonna
pull it
work.
off.
It's not. Yeah, he'll.
That'll just make us happy.
Yeah,
again.
now you brought it up, I'm giddy again.
Sorry, I didn't mean to depress anyone. I think it's good.
I don't
that-
think you're depressing.
I
Anybody.
think it's good
No.
that that you know more. I don't know. I think it's good that you're more aware than to be ignorant.
Yeah. Oh, well, I was just gonna say you can change your kind of bias. Apparently, there's a documentary about it on like BBC or something called something about personality. But if you like, I don't do any of this stuff, but if you like meditate,
I think that
whatever.
documentary is called Homeward Bound too.
You're right.
The long
Homeward
journey-
Bound too.
The long journey home.
If you're a a golden retriever, is that the same movie?
Cat,
Yeah.
Golden
Did I get that right?
Retriever,
All right.
Young Michael J. Fox he played himself in the movie. He got lost with these dogs.
Sorry, what were you saying?
But you can apparently change the way you're kind of biased towards like negative or positive thinking.
Yeah.
So that kind of like smarter people might be more prone to being more depressed or anxious or whatever. But you can change it, and it doesn't make you dumber
No.
to meditate and stuff. So I mean, that'd be the best. Is that if everybody could or more people
the
could be
problem is
smarter
being-
and
It's not. I wouldn't say I'm depressed at all. I just would say like, but I'm also wouldn't say I'm intelligent either. But like, it's just that I'd rather just deal with it. I'd
Yeah,
rather
yeah.
accept- like, there's that part of me that goes. The part that I hate sometimes is that I'm like, Like, you know that joke I do sometimes? I go, I'm at a point in my life when a woman approaches me at a bar, I treat them same way I treat a homeless person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, I don't have any money. I'm sorry. Right? But my point's like, it's almost like it's like I think of that joke as almost like for everything. Like, yeah, it's almost like me saying, hey, listen, I don't want any problems.
Yeah.
That's not a pessimistic joke. Like, some people look at it like, oh, you're being, what's the word I'm looking for? Like
Pessimistic.
Yeah, I guess. But you know what I mean? Like he's making decisions before shit happens.
Yeah, I'm already
But
assuming.
it's not.
What?
It's not. I don't look at it that way.
Well, I don't know.
It's more realistic to me.
Yeah, I get that. Like, part when you think of it as just women's, like, I'm just almost like, yeah, listen, I've already been through hell.
But there's also like
Yeah.
when you said I'm not intelligent, there's different types of intelligence.
Yeah. I was gonna
It's
say
not
that
just like knowledge of things.
because I'd say you're very intelligent. And I think it has to do with like awareness.
Yeah. There's
That's
emotional
my
intelligence.
problem, then.
You're very intelligent emotionally. He is not at all.
Yeah, it's
Jordan?
true.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he freaks out every once in a while. He can be, but he's not.
I would disagree. I would think.
He's the most intelligent emotionally.
No, I wouldn't say the most. I wasn't comparing.
I'm
Is it-
more
we don't have to
emotionally
fight yet.
intelligent
I don't.
agree.
I didn't mean like a battle, but I don't think he's emotionally.
Jordan, let me get
intelligent.
on your shoulders.
I don't think he's the most. I don't think he's.
What?
You fly off handles quicker than everyone.
Maybe.
He's holding it together right now.
Yeah, he is.
He wants to snap.
Like no, but when I do that on like the radio or here, like a lot of the time, that's it.
You're just joking around.
Mhm. Like in my everyday life,
Yeah.
no, I kind of just think everything's like meaningless. Like I just think, like my philosophy on life, or my God, I guess you could say, is that like in 100 years, nobody's gonna remember any fucking thing I did, and I like that. I find solace in that.
Yeah.
It's nice for me. So it's like I do get riled up, and I do I definitely have like probably not like over the top anger issues because I'm a pussy, so I'm not gonna go out and hit people, but like things will bother me, and I'll get mad and stuff, but. And I do have a hard time. I'd agree with you that I'm not like 100% emotionally intelligent. I have a hard time understanding.
I think you're an intelligent person. Like, yeah, like what you're talking about, all that kind of stuff. I just think your emotional intelligence is a little bit
Skewed.
Not as mature. That's what I should say.
Mhm.
Maturity, emotionally. Yeah, you and I are closer in that respect.
Mhm.
Like we get angry at things that we don't need to.
I like watching
Yeah,
him
for
get
sure.
angry though. When he flies off the handle, it's one of the most enjoyable.
I didn't
things.
say it wasn't entertaining.
It's definitely entertaining.
So, one of my I think what I'm thinking my point is like, I have that moment where I'm tired of feeling like I feel like I'm not like with you guys. I mean in life in general, like where I'm always like feeling like I'm that guy. It's like, dude, you guys just everybody needs to calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
While I'm doing that, I'm the one. Sometimes I feel like, dude, things are way more crazier than you think that in my own fucking head. That's what I mean. I don't want to. I'm not happy either, dude. Relax, right? But I'm dealing with it, so let's just deal with this shit, you know. But like I was like driving home, I was thinking like how like, and you were talking about Facebook. We should talk about Facebook. It's like I feel like everybody has that everybody thinks they're important, and sometimes you deal with certain people. And I'm not saying comedians, but I'm just talking more like general public and just across the board, where like everybody has a sense of like they're important. Or like I'm very like it goes to your point, like 100 years from now, no one's gonna know who the fuck I am or remember anything I did. And I agree with you. I like that. I was driving home and I was thinking like would I rather be like, oh, everybody knows who I am? I like the idea more like I'm just cruising through all this shit, and I like the idea of just doing what I gotta do. But no one knows who I am, even if they do.
It's like it's
I don't
a
like.
joke.
I like to think that way more than the other way.
I have that joke about legacy. It's that idea that legacy really doesn't mean anything because it's all determined by the person in the future.
Right.
So whatever you think you're laying down or whatever you think you're doing means nothing because you can't control the future. The future, anyone can do anything to your legacy. Yeah. So to worry about legacy is pointless.
Right.
Yeah. But everyone wants to live forever. That's where it comes from. That's where the idea of being important comes from. Is that you want to live forever. You think you have to leave something here and not be forgotten.
I mean, the idea of just making a fucking baby.
Yeah, that's a huge one. That's the most popular way to do it. I think is to have a child.
That and religion, I would say, because the idea that you are gonna live forever.
Yeah.
And the idea of us sitting here right now doing this podcast.
but
Yeah.
This
This
will
will be
never
bu-
end.
This will be a box set. Don't kid yourself.
But these sound waves are just going to continue traveling, right? They don't dissipate.
No, but I'm saying like us sitting here right now in this act of recording our voices
Yeah.
as though we have something special to say is exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we're not immune to this shit. We're not above this shit. We are this shit. Us getting up on stage and talking
we're
about
part
ourselves.
Of, we
Yeah.
are the part of the problem. We
Yeah.
are the problem.
Well,
Yeah,
Is it a
exactly.
problem? Because this is the game.
Yeah, because we're not anything. We're not important.
Yeah, but
You're-
but it's part of the game.
With the game of
Well,
the
it's still-
culture
it's
that
The
we
game.
grew
It's-
up into.
No, that's just the game of the what we do as humans. It's part of the game. It's
yeah,
just
but
the
we're
game.
stupid.
But what
Our
do you got
game
to do
is-
to be
I don't
something?
know. I would. What's that?
What do you got to do to be something?
What do you mean?
Like you're saying, like we're not doing much, like in the grand scheme of things. Like, because I'm like, well, you're not saving lives, or
No, just because. No, I mean, I just mean anything you do is meaningless, and we attribute the fact of importance because we have this ability to communicate. It's not like dogs are sitting there going like, "Oh, look at me, I'm so important." They're
Right.
just surviving until they die.
Mm-hmm.
They're living on base instincts. We have this like immense communication system that we've developed through evolution. It's the same thing of like and we only developed that because we're physically weak things. We put ourselves in houses because we can't defend ourselves against fucking canines or anything like that. We're weak as fuck.
You really like
So
dogs.
we've developed this. So we've developed this this communication system, and through that we've all developed self-importance.
Yeah, but all animals have a communication system.
not as complex as ours.
No, but maybe some.
They don't have Facebook.
Yeah, but I mean, like you have
Not
other
yet.
animals that can see
Not
vowels.
yet.
You
Yet.
have other animals that can speak in different tones that we can't hear. I mean, like,
But they're not
maybe
compute-
But what I'm saying
So what
is,
though?
I'm just saying you're saying it's not as complex, but you're saying that we develop communication and we're the only ones that are doing it. And
Oh, I
that's
didn't
not
say
true.
I didn't say we're the only ones that are
Yeah, but
developing communication. Of course, other animals communicate, but on a way more base level. Do you think gorillas are talking about their emotions with each other?
Yes,
Yeah,
I think
would
so.
say so.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely. Gorillas can tell when like their trainers are sad and
Yeah.
like in the
What
zoo
is
and
it
stuff.
about? What is it
They,
about?
But
they
are
have
they able to-
comfort. I'll give you an example. They did this test in the 70s where they had they got orphan monkeys, and they had one wire frame with milk, with food, and another same frame with fur. The monkey
Mm-hmm.
went to the fur instead of the milk every time because it represented its mother.
And then it talked to a therapist about why it's having an existential crisis about this.
well,
Well, if it didn't, then my
we
point's still
but
valid.
You're saying that animals don't have emotion.
No,
And
I'm saying
that animal
I'm saying,
chose something that reminded
but dude,
its
you're
mother
putting
for
words into my
comfort.
mouth. I never said animals don't have emotion. I said animals don't have as complex of a communication system as humans.
Yeah, we're able to communicate like abstract ideas, like importance or being special, or they have statuses like alpha male
What
and
about
stuff.
alpha?
But in terms of
they're
just
but what I'm saying was with that elephants going back to their
yeah,
So
to
yeah.
the
they could
bear-
die from. Is that truth?
I've heard the same thing too.
They
Like
die
when they
from a-
die, they bury each other.
No, no. Well, I heard that
They'll put,
elephant
like-
could die from a broken heart. Is that?
Yeah, that's what. That's
I
what
don't
you
know if
said.
that's
No,
true.
no,
I've heard that
no.
before.
I heard that with
You're
monkeys.
I think
saying
that's
that
how
they don't
David
have-
Brenner died, actually.
a broken heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying how animals don't have complex emotion, or they don't understand emotion. What did you
Well,
say?
they don't have the ability to communicate that.
But they do.
So they talk about abstract ideas.
Well, they don't talk. Talking is not the only way to communicate.
Sometimes it's boners, dude.
Talking isn't the only way
Monkeys
to
get
communicate,
boners.
right?
Monkeys look at
Of
boners.
course not.
But it's a different level. You agree that it's a different
Yeah,
level.
I'm not saying they're as complex as us.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
then you
Saying-
agree with my point then. So what are we
No,
arguing?
no, you said they don't.
They don't what?
That animals can't communicate emotion.
No, I said they don't have as complex of a communication system as we have, which is undeniable.
Yeah, but what did you say
we
about
talk
animals?
about
That you
abstract
just-
ideas.
You're saying when you were like gorillas
No,
Yeah.
no, he was but he was more saying that like monkeys or animals can't express it as in depth as we can. Like
No, he didn't say in depth. You
No, I
were
know, but
saying
I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah, you said we have more complex communication, but you're saying animals don't do it.
don't like
Or-
have existential crises.
They don't communicate emotion. And then he said, well, what do gorillas do?
So
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I was wrong about the
That's
gorillas
all I'm talking about.
being able to communicate
I
base emotions, which I did say base emotions.
think we're agreeing and disagreeing about nothing right now.
But but you're not realizing that I said base emotions. They have base emotions.
You
they
didn't
don't
say
have
base emotions.
Yeah, I did. I said
No,
it a
you
bunch of
didn't.
times. We can
No,
listen
you
back
didn't.
to it. Yes, I did.
No, you
Listen,
didn't.
I
I said base
we're
emotions
wasting
like 3
time on
times.
something that doesn't
Why is it a
really
waste
matter.
of time? I don't understand why it's a waste of time to talk about this.
No, because I think like we're going off track of the
I
point.
don't see how it's off track.
Okay, let's go back to the.
No, I don't see how it's off track. We're debating something. It's not off track.
It is off track, but you can't say that I didn't say it because I did a couple times.
Then why did he comment on that after you?
But okay,
Well,
either
you
way,
wanted to ask
Jordan
Izzy
isn't
that.
saying
I
anything.
speak for Izzy.
I did.
So
One
what
sec.
are you- what are
I
you
lost
asking
track
about?
of what's going
It
on
seems
right now.
like
to be
there's a
really honest with you guys.
disagreement about what was said. But either way, it doesn't matter what was said because you guys still have your opinions that you were trying to say. So if you misheard him or if you misspoke, you can clarify right now. Now he's saying base. So if you agree on that, then
Good
we can
point.
move forward.
Good point. So what do you say?
I'm saying our complex communication systems
Is that it?
no give us this ideal of self-importance. We create like existential crises for ourselves. Animals don't do that.
I had no point on that. he was saying what I got from what he was saying was animals don't communicate emotion to each
Wait,
other.
so that's what he got
I'm
from
saying.
what your point was. Is that
No,
what you're saying?
before, he said that before.
Oh,
But I think what Jordan is saying is right because there's
can you
like
get
a
that point from
certain.
What he's saying there.
No, I understand what he's saying now.
Okay.
It's really ego, kind of. It seems like because we have the ability to construct this other idea of ourselves and imagine how others see us, and so we often operate on those terms, on how rather than just like what Jordan's saying with animals. Most of the time, they can have emotions and stuff, but still, it's kind of like, what do I need? What do I need to do? What do I need to do to just survive?
And they don't have this idea of identity.
Yeah.
Animals aren't going out and buying stupid Stan Lee shirts to broadcast to people that they like Stan Lee.
I think that's a great Stan Lee shirt.
Thank you.
But do we have to compare ourselves to animals? Is that what?
Well, I think we are
animals.
animals.
Are smarter than us or are better than us for not.
No, nobody said
I think
better
if they had
though.
the choice, that's the thing though. If they had the choice, they probably would do it too.
Did anybody
Well,
ever
not
see that
necessarily.
video of the monkey that put his finger in his butt and smelled his own finger and then fell down?
Yes.
No, but like, isn't there like
He died of a
studies
broken
where they
heart.
let monkeys like smoke cigarettes and then they just then they keep smoking?
I have no idea.
Well, that's addiction.
Yeah, but like I mean,
But that's not
mon-
ego.
Yeah, but,
When you're addicted to something, you can't help it.
yeah, but it's choosing to. It's like that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
it's on the same kind of idea. Like if
That-
a monkey could look in the mirror and say, "Oh, I look awesome in this Stan Lee shirt," they probably might wear it the next day.
Well, I think monkeys are more complex where they do have an idea of identity. I would say like dolphins and whales would have it because if you're in a pack, you're with a whole bunch of people and you raise your young. There's got to be identity in that, right? Like you're.
Well, like, is that your perception or is that based on actual research or fact?
Well, no, it's not on research or fact.
He
'cause I
did some
wasn't
research.
researching right now.
Well, don't get mad. I'm asking you
No,
because
I'm not
that's
getting mad.
you
but it's
are,
the
but
way you
that's
said it.
you're getting like aggy.
No,
Just
I'm not getting
relax.
aggy. I'm just normal. I'm fine.
it's you can
You're
think
the
that.
one's getting agitated, not me. You're coming after me. I'm not going.
No, I'm just saying. Why? Because that's a valid point.
I didn't say anything. I just said you said is it based on education and fact? And I was like, no, I didn't do the education or the facts. Now,
So-
that you saw me sitting in front of you. right?
Okay, well then you can't just say that dolphins have this
I didn't
perception
just
of
say
identity.
that. I was saying I think.
Yeah, and I
What do you
disagree.
think again?
Okay, never mind because this is really fucking pointless.
So what's
He was saying that dolphins and whales probably have the same perception of identity as humans.
No, I didn't say that at
What'd you
all.
say then?
No, I just said I think they might have an identity because they're in a pack, because they raise their young, they feed them. That's why.
So you think they
have a pack
the ability
mentality.
to have like existential crises
I
and
didn't
stuff
say
like
that at all. I said they might have an identity, a sense of identity of themselves.
Jordan, are you having an existential crisis right now?
I think I am.
Yeah. 'cause it sounds like
so
You
this
know-
is what? Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say a cool thing about dolphins.
Go ahead.
They've done. There's like a. So with any language, I gotta explain this thing first. With any language that has like meaning, if you took a page of words that convey meaning in any language and you like graphed how often each word appears, it'd always be almost exactly a 45-degree line. Whereas if it's completely random and there's no words conveyed, it would just be a straight line. They'd all appear as often. So what researchers did was they recorded dolphin noises between each other, and then they categorized each sound and graphed it, and it's a 45-degree line,
Ooh,
Which
that's
means
neat.
what?
which means they're probably talking like in a
No.
language that they would have to teach their young, like
Are
something that's
Well, that's
more
fucking
bigger than
crazy.
instinct. Yeah.
Wow.
They're what are they talking about? Stanley shirts?
No, they're talking about the
recording a
last episode of
podcast.
Girls' Night Out.
So, we were talking about what's the point in a sense? Like I like because if everything we do is selfish, it's like it's not. It's almost like it's like it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not honorable in a sense. Like what do you mean? Like it's like I think the point is just at the end of the day, no matter how like righteous you want to try to be, you still want to be happy and do something that makes you happy, and that's what I mean. Like there's ego in telling jokes and being like I'm awesome, but I think the bigger part is just because it's fun.
Yeah, I think it comes down to
Right?
motive too.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're doing it to be important, then it's not good, and you shouldn't be for yourself. But this is fun.
Fun. This is fun.
But
This
why isn't it good to do something if you think it's gonna make you important?
I would say that for yourself, it's probably not going to give you the happiness that you would want. That's my own opinion, because I think that you should try to be happy
Because this
as
is the
best you
long
can.
road. This is still the long road of trying to find happiness. It's like we're doing this in the moment to be happy, but we don't like. How many episodes have we done of this? It's not like we're fucking famous.
54.
From it. Yeah, 54, right?
Yeah, but the act of recording what we have to say is if it's important.
Right.
It's the same thing as like being on Facebook.
Right. Right. Right.
Facebook, though, I think is a kind of a different thing, because this is fun because we're all friends. Hopefully, you guys still
Are we
are.
still friends, Devin?
But Facebook is different, I think, because it's like oftentimes people are just like projecting what they want people to think about themselves. You know, like I don't know. I guess maybe you could have fun doing that too. So my point could be
And we
dumb,
could be doing
but
that here too.
yeah.
I mean, like any social situation you're in, you're doing that.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's something different about Facebook though, the way most people do it.
Well, yeah, I guess at least here we're talking about issues and and things that are going on in the world. We're not taking pictures of our food and then just posting it up. You know what I mean?
Right.
I've
that's
actually done
different.
that though.
But I mean, like when you were talking about like the Matrix, and he's like, I know this isn't real, but I'm happier. Like I feel like even though like the choices that we're making for the most part is it's like would you take the blue pill or the red pill? The blue pill is like now you're awake. I think what's the blue pill, right?
And the red pill's Cody.
That I took several before the start of this, right? But I mean, I think that's what this is, kind of like the blue pill in a way. It's like, I mean, like just doing this and just grinding it out, and like it's just years of working your ass off before there's any sense of like, and before anybody's like, telling you that you're important, not that you're waiting for that acknowledgement, but
And also, it could potentially never
never happen.
Which would you have to have fun do just
So the whole point is like,
process.
the whole point is just still that's what's I think is most important.
Yeah, if you're not having fun doing it, like, what's the point of even doing it? If you're just doing it for like that acclaim you might never get, it's kind of a waste of a life.
I agree.
But don't tell me we don't all know those guys
yeah.
Yeah.
that are just doing it for like they think the fame's just around the fucking corner.
I feel like those people probably just haven't found what they actually like. Yeah. I bet they could have something, but comedy is not it. If they're not getting the enjoyment out of just trying.
But I think those people just do it just as long as someone. You can take a comic that loves being a comedian, a person just wants to be famous more than funny,
Mm-hmm.
and that person will still do it just as long, even though trying to find something that actually made that person happy.
Yeah.
But the idea of
What,
fame,
just doing stand up for that long?
I think I could see people doing stand up for their whole entire lives.
Yeah.
Just because they want the idea of like like I guess what you were talking about, like just the idea of like just wanting to be
famous.
I
Yeah.
guess not, but just fame, but this like that
Remembered.
that remembered or important. I'm important.
Yeah, but
important.
in a way, that's what we're doing.
But
Even if you're not aiming at.
You
being
think so? You
famous.
think there's like a
Why are
subconscious
we
level
doing
to it?
this?
For fun, I think.
Yeah, but
Like,
why
you could-
this?
I don't know.
I-
Because
I
we're
just- I
friends.
thought
It's
there's
just a
stuff
fun.
out there. You're
I-
trying to explore yourself and put it out
I
there.
think when I started, I thought that way.
Yeah.
I thought when I did want to do stand up, but there's a part of me like I felt like the world needed to know how fucking cool I was.
I just don't think that if you want to leave yourself, leave a mark. I don't think it's evil.
No, I don't think so either. But
Right?
I
don't think it's a bad thing. I just think I think as an artist, that's what artists do. They
Yeah, I don't-
leave a mark.
I don't think it's a bad thing either because it's like it just is what it is. It's the same thing as not doing it because none of it matters.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's like doing this is not a bad thing. Like or even wanting to be remembered is not a bad thing. Doing stand up to be remembered is not a bad thing because it's the exact same as not doing stand up to not be remembered because at the end of the day none of it matters because nobody remembers it.
Yeah, I don't think. I think it's just. I think any artist, there's a selfishness to us.
You think so?
Yep.
That's bigger than just the
You're
selfishness
exploring
that
your own
everybody.
self. You're exploring yourself.
But I mean, I think every human is selfish to a degree because we're instinctually you have to be a little bit interested in your own.
Yeah, but I think,
You know,
I
what would be
think we're
good
a
for
little-
you.
I think we're the step above.
You think that's what I was asking.
I
You think
we're
we're
a step
more?
above because we have to put. We want to put stuff out there.
Huh.
To think that we're not like we don't want attention is ridiculous.
Mhm.
I think we're all fucked in the head, and I think that's what we do. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think too much of anything is a bad thing. That's when things become bad.
Yeah.
Too much of it.
like
it's
too much, just like I mean like doing stand up too much or
it's
drinking
like
too
it's
much
like
or what.
the guys you're talking about, the guys who want to be famous, they want it too much.
Yeah,
Whereas
that's where it gets all.
there's no balance
That's
in
when
it.
they get all fucked.
Right.
I think as fucked up as we all are, it's a whole level, bigger level of being fucked up.
Yeah.
You're like looking for that like praise, and I'm like awesome.
Yeah, I think we all have some sort of background that's kind of messed up, and we're just looking for approval.
Do you guys think you'd ever stop doing stand up? Like I was thinking about that with the David Brenner guy. I don't know if he was still doing it when he died.
Yeah, he was, I think.
Yeah, I assume so too, the way they were talking about him. But that seems to me to be like a weird, like to be doing stand up when you're like basically elderly. George Carlin and Richard Pryor, they did it too. They kept doing it, but it just seems like such a weird. Like I would. It seems more weird to not do it, to like get to a point where like I can't go do stand up.
I love telling a story. I love telling jokes. I love making people laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see like I could see myself being 80 and being more into it.
Yeah, yeah.
than
And
I
just
am
being
now.
able to get completely to the point of just doing it for fun because there is nothing, you don't really have a future. You're going to die. No, but I mean like when you're getting to a point where you're living day by day, it's not you can't think like, I'm going to get famous in 10 years. You're just,
Push back that X-ray or my hip
do you mean,
replacement.
like,
I got
day by
Leno
day?
tomorrow.
like if you're living to a point where you could, like if you're 80 and you might die, you know what I'm saying? Then everything you
I
do
don't
is
think
just
when
you're
at
doing
that
it for
age, you're
fun.
living like that, though.
I don't know. I've never
day
been
by
it,
day.
so I don't know.
I just assume that at that point you're smart enough to go, just live life.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
They would push you to get be completely, because I think even like as much as you might be doing it for fun, there's still times where you can get caught up in it or but it'd just be, I would imagine, completely.
Oh, you mean
like-
not like
Yeah.
being okay. Yeah.
What would you guys
Maybe a-
do though?
Secure
Yeah, yeah.
like enough to just do it for the right reasons.
Just do it. Yeah, yeah. For you. But do you think, what would you do if you got to a point where you like physically couldn't do stand up?
physically.
Yeah.
You had
Like
some
just you were in a
Roger
wheelchair.
Ebert
I'd
shit
kill
going
myself.
on.
Roger Ebert, yeah.
What do you mean like the only thing that'd stop you is if you couldn't talk.
Yeah. So what if you couldn't talk?
Then I'd kill myself.
I feel I would do the same.
There's other
Yeah.
ways to do comedy. You don't have to.
Just do all slapstick.
Yeah, I'll
No, but
physical
no,
bits.
The
Just
only part I enjoy is like the actual joke telling or
Yeah.
storytelling or whatever I do, but like verbally. The only reason, the honest truth, the only reason I quit smoking more than anything is because like there's this guy at my gym that has a fucking hole in his neck,
Oh god.
and
Jesus.
every time I hear him talk to someone with that fucking robot thing, he's got to put the thing to his hole.
Oh,
I'm like, if I had to do that, I would kill myself.
Yeah.
And I would be that's me being selfish. I'd be like my nephews would be like I would be like devastated if I killed myself, but I would fucking if I couldn't talk anymore. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just not gonna smoke.
Yeah.
That's me me being vain.
I wouldn't say it's vain though.
Yeah,
It's not. You're doing it because you need your voice for your craft, not because you're worried about people seeing a hole in your throat. Like you, at no point did you say like, "Oh, it'd be gross to have this hole in my throat." Your main concern was not being able to be audible.
Yeah, but
for people
also,
to hear you properly.
but I see what you're saying, where it's like it would be just because you know you're not going to be able to have fun anymore. The stand-up is what you do for
I don't
fun.
think people
So
want, I wouldn't want to hear a dude. I know it sounds mean, but I wouldn't want to hear a dude do 45 minutes of stand-up through that voice.
Yeah.
and you also would have to
neither.
address it so much that it probably wouldn't be your sense of humor anymore. It'd be
Oh,
such a
yeah, I'd have to be that
restriction
guy.
to your.
That'd be your
I
Yeah.
have to do 10 minutes on my voice now to be that guy.
Yeah.
You could not talk about it.
Yeah. Robotic.
You know what you could do though if you had that? You can just dress up as one of the guys from Daft Punk and then just go up as Funny Bot from South Park.
It's hard enough to get
That's
chicks
your take.
now.
I'm
It's hard enough to get chicks now. Now I got to use that fucking voice to get chicks.
I'm sure that like little voice box would be great for cunnilingus.
You think? You think with all the time that's fucking gone by, you think they could find like different, like like if you have a GPS, yeah, that's how.
So like.
It's
That's
always
a
that.
G-
It's all. What is it? Let someone do the voice. I can't do it.
I tried to do it with the mic. Hello, is this anything?
No, that was not.
How are you doing today, Frank? Like it's like that.
Like that.
Yeah, it's like that.
It's like that. Ned from South Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you can't download like a Magellan voice pack for it yet, because it's
Yeah. Maybe
just the
then I would start
vibration.
smoking.
Yeah, you think of smoking again?
Yeah.
If you could get a golden voice.
Yeah, I could change it to like English.
You
Like
get
an-
Barry White.
Yeah, Barry White. Yeah.
I want to hear all your jokes with like an English accent. That would
Yeah.
be something cool to hear. We seem so formal.
It's like putting a bow tie over my cock.
That I would also like to see.
Do we have any? I think we're on just going wherever. Is there another topic?
Yeah, Gavin, you watched Blade the other day? You were talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
Blade.
yeah, yeah. I watched it last night. It was a good movie.
That's it.
Don't. You
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
asshole.
it was a good movie.
You fucking asshole.
It was a good movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's all I got.
That's it?
That's all I got on it.
That's it for the podcast?
That's it. That's all I got on it.
All right, that was episode
What a
54.
Why?
You're a dick.
Why am I a dick? What?
What?
Yeah.
You just that's it? That was good.
Yeah,
Is
it
that how-
was a good movie.
Is that how people review
Oh wait,
movies?
I just thought I have another topic for us. I have another topic. I watched an episode of Workaholics the other day.
I'm
good?
How was it?
over that show.
It was okay.
See, wait, that's you.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Okay. It was a good movie. It stars Wesley Snipes. And it would.
Is this
was
after?
made
Didn't he
in-
have tax problems or something?
This is after. This is
Okay.
before.
Oh, before it.
This
Yeah,
is
didn't he
before.
just not pay taxes at all?
I have no idea.
Well, he's your people. When
Yeah, so I should know if you pay taxes or not. But we don't keep up on
Matt,
that kind
don't
of
you
stuff.
understand? You don't know about this?
No, I don't.
Black people are supposed to know everything about each
Yeah,
other.
I
Because
I got it.
Yeah.
There's a message board.
What is it called?
I'm not sure. I don't have access to it. They don't give it.
You're setting up a joke.
No, I'm just saying there's a message board.
There's a code they go into, and it's all the.
And we go to the message board and we talk about
There's
each other.
it's the most
everything.
important information there is
Yeah.
for black people.
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes didn't
You have to
post.
be black.
Wesley Snipes didn't post on it, so.
I saw something online that was like saying how Blade was like the first huge comic book movie that like really started the
Yeah, I read that too.
like the
Yeah.
trend of comic book movies becoming popular.
They said it was it revived it or something like that. And
Do you
that's,
agree with that?
I think at the time comic book movies weren't doing great, and then I guess that I kind of agree.
Like,
What came before that? Like shitty Superman movies?
No, they
and-
had the Superman movies were pretty good, and then they did a few of them that sucked.
But there was a huge gap between Superman movies and like Blade.
They
Because
did
last,
Batman.
oh yeah,
They did
Batman, yeah.
and stuff like that. There was a few.
When was Blade? 2000, something like that.
89, 98.
There was like X-Men after that really set it off too.
Yeah.
It must have paved the way for X-Men.
Yeah. So it kind of revived the.
Here we
the
go.
whole
Here
genre.
we're going. We're moving. This is it. Nerd Talk 101.
I
Is
like I
he-
said, it was a good movie.
Is he is Wesley Snipes? Is he a good actor?
He was good in this movie.
Is he a good actor? I'm just asking.
I like
Because
him.
I
I've
never-
only
I
seen
don't
Blade.
know what a good actor is. I don't know what
is
makes a
he
good actor.
is he does he annoy you?
No, I like him.
You like him?
Yeah.
See, I'm never sure with that guy. I don't know why. Because
Why?
I don't hate him,
No, I don't hate him either.
and I don't know what to think of him.
What else?
There's a part of me like, should I be annoyed with this guy? But you know, who's that guy? You know that guy that he played Jim Morrison in The Doors.
Val Kilmer?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, there's part of me like, this is he amazing or is this guy a bag of shit?
He's a bag of shit.
Val Kilmer irritates the shit out of me.
Yeah, Val Kilmer's a bag of shit.
But I see there's
Why do you think he's a bag of shit?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's what
what
Wesley.
makes you-
There's sometimes there's sometimes I'm like he did like when he did Jim Morrison. It was like he's got a.
When
did
Wesley
per-
Snipes did Jim Morrison?
No, yeah, Wesley Snipes, I would like to see. That would have been amazing.
If he went whiteface or just went
No,
as
you
black?
gotta stay black,
Jim Morrison.
but the same hair.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about.
What?
I'm just like Wesley Snipes is like Val Kilmer for me, like because there's
Okay.
part of me like wants to hate him and love him at the same time.
He's done a lot of great movies.
What
Val
has he done
Kilmer?
recently?
No,
Val Kilmer.
I haven't seen a lot of Val Kilmer's movies, but
Wesley Snipes.
has
And
done
so
a lot
what
of
happened
great
when like he just didn't pay his taxes? Didn't he go to actual jail?
movies. Yeah, he did.
For how long? You
A few
know
years,
this, right?
I don't know. A few years. I
You
don't know.
know.
How long.
Come
I
on.
don't know exactly how long.
You
I
know.
don't really. I'm not a Wesley
Don't
Snipes
pretend.
anthropologist.
You don't know. You know.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
You're not. You're not black.
That doesn't. We don't talk about that stuff.
We don't talk about each other's
The only
raps
thing guys
now.
they don't talk about is the
Oh, he
jail
got
time.
pulled off the set of Gala Walkers, and then that's where he got arrested, and then he came back and he did
What did he get arrested for?
tax evasion.
Oh, okay.
But
Got
he
it.
did with taxes. So I mean, he didn't pay his taxes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
something like
apparently
that.
he didn't pay at all.
Yeah,
Like, he
I don't
just didn't
understand-
pay for a couple years.
Was it just a couple? I don't understand why people. Why don't people just pay their taxes? Like when you're that famous.
It's illegal to. You don't have to pay it, but it's illegal to not file. So
What do you
have to
mean? Like
file.
you could?
You can file, but
yeah, you have to file.
but he didn't file or
I,
pay.
dude, I couldn't even
Call him.
I just,
Go on the
I
message
can tell you
board.
what-
I'm sure his contact
I
info's
couldn't
there.
tell you what it was, but I think he owed a few million.
Jesus Christ.
So he's the one that started like the trend of like comic books being made into movies.
No, he revived the genre.
Yeah.
The genre is almost over. and
So
then he
once
revived
again,
it.
black people win
Yeah, black people win.
Black people make things cool.
every time.
And then white people ruin it, like Wu-Tang Clan. Great, but the white people ruin it. Like, you know how many friends of mine have a Wu-Tang tattoo? So many. And yeah,
Really?
yeah, I have like 3 or 4 friends with Wu-Tang tattoos. Now,
The neck one's got to stop for
the
everybody.
neck tattoos.
Yeah, it's just like
You don't like him?
it's just too much, man.
Yeah,
Too
well,
Yeah.
intense.
Yeah,
Just
here in
saying, like,
Hamilton.
I might kill someone or I have.
Yeah.
I like them.
I don't like it.
I think neck tattoos are fucking cool.
You wanted to get that rose, right?
You
With
don't
a
feel
thorn?
like someone's gonna stab you.
Crying rose.
In the neck.
Well, it depends on the type. Like, if you see like a guy with like a well done like hipstery tattoo, like, oh, okay, that's just some guy trying to piss off his parents. But if I know this dude that has just like old English across his neck and it's poorly done, like that guy scares me. It shows the level of commitment and how little of a fuck you give if you just like, yeah, I'll just get that on my neck. That's my first tattoo.
Yeah,
Has
if you got
anybody-
like a shitty tattoo on your neck.
Yeah, that shows the
anybody-
level of.
I like Gavin's
care.
tattoos actually.
I don't show my tattoos.
I didn't even really know that you. I knew you had that one, but I didn't know that.
I just keep most of them under
Jordan,
wraps.
do you have tattoos? I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have tattoos too. Because you don't seem like you'd have tattoos for some reason.
Yeah, no.
That's why I like it.
Yeah.
I think that's what I like about both of you because you both seem. I love
Barry.
I love contrast. I rather see a tattoo on a person that doesn't seem like they'd have a tattoo.
But I have the same philosophy as Gavin with it, where I just like to keep them like
Yeah.
to myself,
Yeah,
kind of.
just not. I don't care. If
Has
anyone
anybody
sees
got a tattoo that it says? This must have happened like or the tattoos that says "This is my tattoo"?
Actually,
That's got to be done, right?
no, I don't have that, but
Rob
just
Mayu has that.
Justin Late has this is a leg tattoo.
Yeah, steal this tattoo.
What?
Steal this tattoo from that. What's her name that wrote that book? Steal this book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that's based on?
Yeah. I forget who wrote that book.
Huh.
And Rob May's got that.
Yeah.
How about like, and there's like been a bunch of dudes had the Superman right on their chest.
Really?
Stupid.
Yeah, that's actually
Jesus.
There's dudes that done that.
Ugh.
Is that crazy?
Well, did you know that
Yeah.
Mace has a tattoo of a cape on his back? So his back
Well,
looks
totally different.
Oh, there's a
Mine's
big rash.
tasteful.
Is that what that is? I think like allergic reaction.
The
Only when he
coloring
bends
is
over.
the rash. I put on a temporary tattoo last week, and it is still on. It is.
Oh.
It will not
You
go
feel
away.
like a
Spice
rebel?
Girls.
Is
Uh,
it Spice Girls?
It's actually a Joker.
I love the Spice Girls.
Huh?
You
Do
guys-
you love this?
I actually. Do.
I'm not surprised actually.
Who was your favorite Spice Girl?
Danger Spice.
Dangerous Spice.
Dangerous Spice.
Not a Spice Girl.
Just like, he's
Not a
upset.
Spice Girl.
He's not a Spice Girl.
What?
Scary
Dangerous
Spice?
The
What?
black one.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Scary. Was it Scary Spice?
I like Dangerous Spice.
I think she's dangerous.
Yeah.
Scary Spice. I don't know why I thought she was danger, but I just like.
That was a little racist.
I don't. I would.
Yeah, but call
No,
her
that's
scary.
Scary Spice is more racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spice.
Like, what are you scared of? Running into her in
She's
a
got a
dark
nice
alley?
rack. She's got the best tits of all the.
Yeah.
all
I
the Spice
preferred Baby
Girls.
Spice.
Of
course you do.
Well, because
Pedophile.
fuck you, I was like 11 years old.
I bet you were.
How
No,
can
you
you be?
said I prefer, not.
I
back
used
when
to.
was a
11-year-old
kid.
karate pants, sweaty fat Izzy prefers.
Fatty Karate. Fatty Karate was whacking off to Baby Spice pictures.
How could you like the Spice? Oh, you just want to fuck the Spice Girls. I don't even know why I asked that.
And I don't mind their music.
Really, you like that music?
You know,
every girl spice up your life.
you know
The movie was
Stop
great.
right now. Thank
Yeah.
you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. Hey, you always on the run. That's all I know.
Oh, I
They
wanted
just
that to
rhyme
go
words.
on.
They just rhyme
Have
words.
some fun. Ba 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 ba
There
ba
you go.
ba. And it goes, we'll always be together.
then they broke up.
Yeah.
But they never pretend. Like, you know why I like them? Because they were like, it was just like pop music, and they were just girls having fun or whatever. They never pretended they were more than they were. They didn't think. They never tried to act like they were like the Beatles or something. Like, or like this is like profound music. No, they're just a fucking.
Has someone done that?
Well, like I think a lot of these like pop stars will think they're more serious, like more important than they are.
Like, give me an example.
Justin Bieber thinks he's more
Yeah, but he's
important.
got talent. More than the Spice Girls, at least.
Probably, but I mean, like he's definitely got a. actually like Justin Bieber.
He knows
He's
his niche. I don't
but
think
he's
he
his
goes beyond
ego.
that.
He's got to like get rid of a little bit of his ego, which is really hard for him to do at this
What's
point.
his ego? Like
He's an asshole now. I used to defend
think
the
he's
shit
a-
out of him. Like, leave him alone. There's always going to be that kid in the music industry. Stop fucking.
how's he
complaining.
an asshole? I don't understand.
Yeah,
I
did
don't
you
know.
see his deposition for that?
Oh, you're talking about Justin Bieber?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I was thinking Justin Timberlake.
What
Oh,
was
no,
his
no, Timberlake's
deposition?
Awesome.
Yeah,
When
Justin
he
I was
got
Also,
Timberlake.
what is a deposition?
where you basically
Yeah, but he was always shit.
who
Bieber?
Bieber?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was an
He was
asshole.
never good.
Oh, so now, because you thought we were talking about
I thought you were
Timberlake. That's why I
Timberlake.
say saying
Timberlake.
I
Oh,
thought Timberlake knows
I
his-
will defend
Well,
the shit out of him.
Timberlake's a
to the
perfect
death. He's
example of like
fantastic.
that's how you do it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I thought you guys were talking about.
Now,
I was
he's
like,
a great example of that's how you did it. He did it right.
yeah, Bieber's just a 20-year-old with money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still like Bieber. I just think he's just gotta like, he doesn't have a good friend around.
Yeah, what was his little Scrappy or whatever that kid's name is? The one that just got arrested.
Who has
Lil?
a good friend when you're
Yeah.
20
I don't
and you're
know.
rich.
I think everybody needs a good friend in general. He's if he was smart enough to have a good friend that was like 30 or 40 then, or just someone's like, dude,
Yeah, chill the fuck out.
stop pissing in buckets, man. Like just
But he hasn't done anything that bad. It's Justin Bieber's not. He's not really that bad.
no, he's not. Like I agree with you. I
what are you talking about?
What's he done? He's pissed in a
Why are you
bucket.
so upset about it?
No, well he got a DUI. I know I have
Yeah,
one, but
Because he's
20.
is he's
like
mad.
18 years old.
20. He's a
you're
kid.
defending him, but I'm a fucking piece of shit because I got a DUI. But Justin Bieber, he's not.
Yeah,
that
but you're
bad.
not rich.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you were rich, you'd be like a million times worse.
Is he-
Yeah.
He's good looking too.
Yeah, that's why. That's why
got-
Izzy's mad because
he's got
Justin
me.
Bieber's getting all the Family Channel pussy that Izzy wants.
Yeah. Oh, dude, there's this new show.
Just,
Oh,
you
this
know
should be
what,
good.
let's-
Edit this on Nickelodeon Kids.
Dude, she's
There's a
not.
new show on
she's
Saturday morning
19.
cartoons.
I
I get my
checked.
computer checked because of this shit.
Speaking of which, did you guys hear that the guitar player from Newfound Glory is getting arrested for child pornography?
Who's Newfound Glory?
Some pop punk.
What do you
band.
think of him?
I used to think he was awesome, but
Now
now
you
man,
think he's fucking super awesome.
yeah, but no, it bummed me out because I used to grow up listening to them and Blink 182, and
I
then
don't know them.
yeah, I figured that.
He had what? He had like child pornography.
Yeah,
Not even like
full on.
child pornography.
What? What? I don't get it.
He's making the claim that it was in video chats. They said they were over the age, so it's all that's his court case.
So wait. Is he guilty or not?
I'm
He's
assuming
saying he's not.
Is it going to court?
I think so. Yeah.
Of course he's gonna say he's not.
But he was on video chat. What's video? Wait, video chat. What do you mean, like?
he went on like
Probably
one of
like
those webcams things or
Yeah,
something.
Skype or something.
Chatting with a
like
random
Skype
person.
Yeah.
and just talking to some.
jerking off.
Yeah, probably. Like
He was
these.
jerking off?
Probably.
Probably got some.
But the
video
other
of her
girl-
shit
There was
Really?
consent there, but because she said she was over 18. That's what he's claiming. I don't know enough into it other than that.
They need
But-
that
so you
dude from
didn't
To
know
Catch a
the girl?
Predator to come in and read the transcript.
you didn't know the girl on the other side of the video
I'm not.
personally.
You must not
didn't-
know her
probably met her
personally.
he probably met her on tour and like got her on Skype and just started whacking off.
Probably
in
been
front
doing
of
it for a while.
Mhm.
Totally.
He's been fucking young girls for a while.
And look
Yeah.
at look at his fan base. You honestly think that like the girls are over 18?
Yeah.
Who's
at this
talking
point, I
to
don't
anybody
know.
over video Skype that you don't know?
Yeah.
I would.
I guess if he does it, it's a regular thing.
Well, that's a shocker.
Yeah.
If
Some
your
girls
dick
smacking her
leads you,
clam.
Sometimes you don't think. You're letting your dick do all the thinking.
Don't you roll your eyes at me.
I didn't roll my eyes. I furrowed my brows. It's different.
There's a difference.
I never heard that expression before.
You never heard of smacking clams?
What's smacking clams?
Play with your vagina.
Why would you call it smacking clams?
I don't know. It's a thing.
With who?
I don't know. I grew up with
Sounds
a
like a
bunch of shitty
northeastern
Italians.
dish or something. I'll have the smacking clams, please.
Clams.
I get like it's weird. Like I got this message from someone added me on Facebook yesterday, and then this girl just started talking to me right away. And it was just weird, and I obviously I think it's one of these people are like, hey, you want to go to webcam? You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
But what's his name? What's that name say? It doesn't even make sense.
Belisa?
What?
Belisa?
Belisa? She's like in 2 pictures of her in the army, right?
Yeah.
And I thought if I accept her, there would have been more pictures. But like right away, it's like, hot. It's like read the text because I can't read.
Oh, you're good looking, very cute, and good. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Good. How are you?
So I go
doing
good.
good.
Talking to her?
I just say yeah, good. How are you?
Just at a show. Okay, where are you from? I'm from the U.S. Currently deployed in Afghanistan for peacekeeping missions. Canada, cool. Why did you add me?
I go, why'd you add me? I just say, why'd you add me?
I think you're hot. I like your photos.
Yeah, I were search. Yeah, she's. Yeah,
She's
Yeah.
scam.
it's probably, or it could be one of
She's a
those.
bot.
Yeah, she's a total bot.
What's a bot?
And what a
So-
bot.
Why would you talk to me if you're about that bot's just to take up space?
No, it's probably somebody on with a bounced IP address just talking to you.
Or like,
from Africa.
can't they program that shit too into it?
Yeah,
And
sometimes
then they just like,
when they do it on like WordPress sites and they leave comments and stuff. But like that sounds like there's somebody on the other end looking to get something to get him on chat. I don't know why they need to get you on chat, but they
I've had
want to get
people
away
like that
from
too.
Facebook to chat.
Right.
Yeah, well, they usually do it because they have to like pay to go to like those pay per.
Yeah,
view
that's
site.
probably what they want to get you to is the pay because like, oh, this guy likes to jerk off.
She probably saw a picture of me in your Brazzers hoodie.
Yeah.
It's 'cause they probably buy their information from Facebook about you or about everybody. And they just spam that shit.
Does Facebook now have a jerk off frequency
Well, I would
information
imagine,
box?
like all the information, like all your photos and shit like that.
or anything you look up. That's all you look up.
yeah, I'm sure anyone can buy that information.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's for sale.
Yeah, no, Facebook sells your information.
Yeah, so
Any,
I'm sure anyone can buy it.
the ads are like targeted to you on Facebook.
Mhm.
Same with Google, your
Yeah.
Gmail account and shit like that. Anything
Apparently
you look up, the ads are suited to whatever you're talking about. Actually, if you email somebody and said like, "Hey, the Green Goblin's cool," like you might get like Green Goblin ads.
Yeah.
Like they go through
Yeah.
your email.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Well, they,
Wow.
you signed the contract.
Yeah.
You signed up.
Yeah,
You don't own that shit.
because nobody reads those like 9-page
No.
fucking
Everybody's
agreed to
on it,
terms of
So
use.
you just sign up for it.
Yeah, exactly. So Facebook does the same thing.
Yeah, I'm sure every social media. Yeah.
Does Twitter have ads?
No.
Yeah, they do.
It does.
They do now.
It does now.
Sponsored links and stuff like that, or it'll show up in your Twitter feed.
Sponsored
Apparently-
links isn't that bad.
Apparently, fan pages change too. Like people see your shit less and less unless you pay for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
Facebook?
Yeah.
Who do you pay? What do you mean?
Yeah,
You have to
gotta
sign up.
pay. You gotta sign up and pay like a certain amount of money to get your Facebook stuff out there more to find your fans. And if you're not paying, the more you, I guess it's just it shows up less and less and less in people's feeds.
Yeah, I was doing that with the Comedy at Kaylee page, and I sank like probably, well, they were paying for it, but like about $200.
Did it work?
Yeah, and then I stopped putting money in, and then I can honestly see a decrease in turnout because people were actually seeing it, and then it gives you like a graph of like
You
where
pay
it's
$200 for what?
just to have like the page pop up in people's feeds and like whatever.
What?
like, if
But
I-
for a month though? You're saying?
No,
you, pay,
like-
you can set whatever. Price
Yeah, you
want.
can like if I made a post like, oh hey guys, the show's tonight at 9 o'clock, you can throw like $10 on that, and then it'll shoot the message out to people. Like I set it up so it goes people between the ages of 18 and 40 in the Hamilton area, and like you can choose what if they like certain pages. So like I put like stand-up comedy, like other like comedians' names and stuff like that, and it would just fire it out to all of them.
So you were putting in $200
No, that was
Altogether?
like total. Like yeah, because like sometimes I put like $10 on, sometimes I did 5.
Oh, you still do
It's
it
not
then?
that bad if you think about it.
Yeah, like the turnout, there was an increase in turnout.
And they're making money off the bar, so they're probably making way more than the $10.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
It's
Would
probably
they give
worth
you the
it.
money or did
yeah,
you?
yeah. No, I'd put it on my card and then they just I'd bill them and then they pay me.
Do you still do it now?
I haven't in a while. I probably should start doing it again, but
Yeah, if you noticed an actual turnout from it,
Yeah.
it's probably worth it.
yeah,
Because it's making money. It's making you money.
And if you don't have to pay for it, especially.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. I just I don't really want to get into it on the podcast. Yeah, it's just
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You didn't have to say that on the podcast.
I didn't
whatever.
even hear it, so.
Yeah, it's probably.
The
You're not gonna find this. This 1 minute second.
you having fun with comedy at Kaylee House?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
The last one was pretty good.
Yeah, the last one was fantastic. We had 6 hecklers.
Yeah.
Was that last week?
Yeah,
Jeez.
that was last week.
Man, that place is such a fucking. It's like so Roadhouse, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can be great or it can be a fucking
Annoying.
dude. That one really drunk guy and apparently was chucking bottles at people on the side patio.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I found this out after. Some guy came up to me. He's like, "Oh, you remember tall guy? Yeah, he's fucking whipping bottles at people off the."
Jeez.
Yeah,
Oh, like he was whipping bottles to the walkway.
yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah.
So this is the guy who's just getting
Which
like
guy was that?
Remember when we were sitting in the back corner and that guy came up to us and said, "If you guys can make my friend cry, I'll give you $100."
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, him. I forget what his name was. He was friends with the guy with all the tattoos.
Did the guy that tried to get selfies with us?
Yeah, him.
They were so
Oh, they were the worst.
They were so
It's going around trying to pay people to cry, taking selfies.
No, that's the
throwing
best part. He
bottles.
came back
Like
to
a
us
mess.
and tried to get selfies with us, but he'd get his friend to take the picture. So it's not a selfie. It's just a picture of us.
Yeah.
And he's getting mad at me for calling him. I was like, fucking yeah, asshole. It's not, I don't know what a selfie is.
That was the worst about him.
I can tolerate everything else. You learned today's lingo, sir.
Jesus Christ.
You learned today's lingo.
Yeah, that was just terrible. It was
Yeah,
terrible.
then-
It's like we did a show on a Saturday where the guy just thought, "Oh, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to handle us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't handle us, then you're not funny."
Well, I didn't even.
I hate that shit.
That one guy with the beard, the Amish dude. I didn't even see what really happened. I just came back from a
I was
cigarette.
just annoyed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he left and then he came back. Funny thing was, at the end of the night, he was making out with another one of the hecklers, which was yeah, it was really funny.
Worse.
What happened there?
Nothing. I was just annoyed. I just wanted to work on material, and it's just like these guys think you got to deal with me, or else you're not funny. And I was like, I don't want to deal with you. I find you boring.
Yeah.
Right. You were really angry though.
Yeah, I didn't feel like going on. That's why I didn't feel like I was in the room. I was watching. They're just shitty.
Yeah.
Do you think there's ever a show that you shouldn't go on?
I think so.
Where would you draw the line?
It's just when like, I guess you have to do it, but it's just when someone's yelling shit out at you and you're working for free.
Yeah, yeah.
The guy's person's just fucking continuously interrupting. It's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah, it's just part of it is like, listen, I'm just trying to get better here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just give me a minute
You walk in with a game
before you
plan.
start being an asshole. Give me a couple minutes.
It's
Yeah.
the gym, right? Like that's you're there
See if
to
I make
work
you
out.
laugh. If I don't make you laugh in a couple minutes, then
Yeah, but even more than so, like for me with that room, is like I'm there to work on stuff. I'm not there to do my best shit for you. I need to work.
yeah, but
on
that's what I
stuff.
mean. Like it's
I
just
don't
a
need to
room
win
full of
you over.
it's a room full of people. Sometimes not the whole room, but like half the room's full of these guys that are like what the things that we're talking about, just like ego, or just important.
Yeah.
Everybody's important.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's a comedian. Oh, if I start heckling him, the world will see how funny I am.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'll just be there, and he'll be sitting there, and then in 2 weeks I'll be on Letterman.
Yeah.
Like like people, like how many times the heckler always comes up to you afterwards,
Oh,
Yeah.
every time.
right? Every time.
Yeah.
Hey man,
time.
yeah.
Hey, we were great, eh?
Yeah, we're helping
Oh,
out.
but the fucking annoying thing about it is that like they're doing, I guess, a self-importance thing, but you wrote out an act and you're
Yeah.
going up there just to fucking work on these jokes, and it's the most frustrating thing when
It's not
somebody
even
just
real
shits on
heckling.
you.
It's not even real heckling. It's just because they're not even timed heckles. They're just like
Yeah, but it's just so
It's just-
shitty.
It's
Just trying
to. Yeah, it's shitty. It's
Yeah.
just it's exactly what Jordan said. It's shitty. It's just for me. It's pointless. It's,
It's-
like I don't need. I like that guy. I'm like I don't need. You.
Yeah.
I don't
That
need
guy-
this.
I accept it the best I can. I deal with the I just deal with the best I can and try not to get mad for the most part. But like at the end of the day, it's just yeah.
You're
fucking-
wasting my time.
You're asshole. You're an asshole, dude.
Yeah.
We both know that you're just an asshole.
What about?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask for you, Manos. Is there ever a show that even if you're there, you just go, nah, like I'm not going up?
No.
You'll do pretty much anything.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I don't know.
I'd
what
rather.
it
I
is.
just do it.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of comments that think the survival thing's amazing. That they survived the fucking room.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think it's so awesome. Like that. There's that room in Toronto where the guy just heckles everybody.
What room is that?
Yeah.
That,
The vapor.
and everyone's like, "Oh, you got it."
Oh, him.
Shows you, and it's like, what's
There's
the
a guy.
point?
What is it?
It's not
Vapor
job.
Lounge?
He just comes out and he just fucking yells blah 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 and just continuously, and you're like, I don't even want to. Like, what's the point? I don't want to learn how to survive rooms. I want to be the best in shitty rooms.
Well, you've already learned how to survive rooms
Yeah,
as well.
it-
So now at this point, you're literally trying to work on material. That's the
Yeah.
most frustrating thing, especially when you're going from Hamilton to Toronto.
Yeah.
Drive all the way there. You
This
get
guy.
the transportation, and then somebody yells at you during the only 5 minutes you have to
Yeah.
work on the material that you're working on. I get that. That's fucking
Yeah,
frustrating
yeah,
as
you're
shit.
in a room trying to work out an idea, and like you don't have the idea up here. Blah blah blah, and you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Now I gotta go into this.
Yeah.
To just try to get back to my new idea.
And then
Just such
also,
a-
you know, like if you really wanted to, you can fucking make them look like idiots. But you don't want to. I don't want to babysit you.
I dealt with this one guy, and I forget what I just told. I sorted him out the best I could. It was good enough, and I think I called him an asshole or something. I didn't just deal with him, but I also like kind of like go fuck yourself, right? Like almost like to put it out there. It's like you know. I'm being like, these are fighting words. Yeah, that's where I'm at, right? So he comes up to me after the show. He's like, "So you didn't like my heckling?" Like thinking that I was like going to go, "No, man, it's all good. It's
Yeah.
cool, dude. No, it's fine. Don't worry." I'm like, I'm like, no. I go, no, I didn't. I didn't like it at all. Like this, and like thinking that I was gonna go the other way. So
Yeah.
I called his bluff, like going like, yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah, you fucking
Now
asshole.
what? Now what? He's like, anyways, good job. And he didn't walk away. He just cowered right away, like thinking I was gonna be like, hey man, no, it's good.
It's all right.
It's
Yeah,
all right.
I would have
Happened
done
in
that.
Now go fuck yourself, dude.
That room that we did, Mason and I, the guy comes up and everyone's like, "Oh no, it was fine." I'm like, "No, it's terrible. It's horrible. Nobody wants to hear you." He's like, "Really?" But just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is fucking pointless.
Yeah, and they all want to be comics. They all come back afterwards and be like, "So, how do you get into this stuff?"
Yeah, what do I have to do?
Yeah.
The idea that I got to deal with you is just ridiculous. Sometimes you just do it and it's fun, and then sometimes you're just like, I don't need this shit.
I didn't mind it on Monday though because I've never had such a relentless crowd, and I did manage to get them to shut up at some points. But then I'd bring somebody else up, and they're like, "Oh, okay, let's see if this guy can fucking handle." It's like, no, don't do that.
I don't mind dealing with it when it comes down to it, but don't expect me to be like afterwards.
Yeah.
Like go, hey man, we're cool. No,
problem
just
is
your
You're not
dick.
my buddy.
Yeah.
The problem with Kaylee is they don't respect the comics.
No, they don't at all.
They think we're shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they're and a
shit,
lot.
right.
Well, that one dude when I got there before, there to set up, I was there at 8:30, and he was already fucking hammered drunk. He's like, "Oh, you're the comedian, right?" I was like, "No, I'm the host, but there's gonna be other ones." He's
Yeah.
like, "We're gonna have some fun tonight." I was like, "Fuck, this guy's gonna be a problem."
Yeah.
And then I turned around and I saw his buddy, and he's like fucking cross-eyed. And
Well, that was one guy, the short guy stood up, started yelling, and I'm like, "Why are you yelling?" He's like, "I don't know." I'm like, well, "Why are you yelling then? If you don't even know why you're yelling, why are you yelling?"
they're idiots, man.
Morons.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
It was definitely that was a worse week than usual. It's not usually
it's
that
never
bad.
it's never been that bad.
Yeah.
It was what it was.
We basically had there was about 12 people there, and 5 of them were actually listening.
There's more. I mean, there's more. We live in a world now. There's more assholes than ever. Like we can't. It's not that crazy to expect 2 different assholes to show up the same place.
Yeah, but like,
Or 3.
Hess is a special
6.
place for that.
Yeah,
Hess is a special place for that. It doesn't happen too much in any other place, but Hess is a special place. For
Yeah, but like you got several dudes. Like we're there trying to work on our craft.
they're losers.
Not all of them, but enough of them. But like
Yeah.
we're trying to work on our craft. But like they're there on a Monday getting drunk.
Hey, look at that chick that just walked in. She started yelling.
Oh, she burped in my face, man. I've never met such a shitty person.
She was the worst.
But who's the real idiots?
Apparently me. Apparently me.
No, we're
Yeah.
trying to entertain like crazy drunk people on a Monday,
Yeah, and we're going back.
and we'll go
Yeah.
back. So who's the real idiot?
Not this week because it's St. Patty's Day. And
Oh.
It's canceled, by the way.
Kaylee's
thank
good.
God.
Kaylee's good when it's not the regulars. When it's not
Yeah.
regular people, Kaylee's good.
When it works the best is when like one guy's going up and brings up
Yeah, that's
10 of his friends that want to watch him.
Yeah.
That's when like they're all there for comedy.
Yeah.
And then you have just a good chunk of people, people that are like there to like enjoy comedy, and then that's when then it all works out.
it's better when it's upstairs.
But like when
Yeah,
it's just
no, I
enough,
miss that so much.
when there's enough people that are like the other way, it's like there's like several asshole drunks that
The
are just-
regulars.
the regulars are
are
like
just terrible.
they're all like who's like it's like Roadhouse. Who's this fucking guy? Who's this fucking guy trying to? I just want to fucking get drunk and talk to my friend and watch the game. It's like, well, this is a scheduled fucking comedy night. It's been going on for a year every Monday.
Were you on? Or
You
somebody
know?
was on stage when those guys walked in and was like, "Where's the hockey game?"
That was Anthony.
It's just like I guess we were expecting too much for some level of respect.
Yeah, that's why it would be nice if it was upstairs.
Yeah, I know. I want to put it back, but the only way it's gonna go upstairs is if it's a paid show with like a headliner, and I just haven't got around to booking a headliner.
You're not gonna if you book a headline up there, you're not gonna get people to still pay.
Yeah, I know. That's
No
the.
one's gonna go up
I know. Unless it's like a big act, but
What do they think is like they don't want to put somebody up there to run the bar?
yeah, pretty much.
Why do they even need someone to run the bar? Couldn't people just still go downstairs?
Well, yeah,
Exactly.
we did that. We did that, and the sales went drastically down. And then they had the person bartending
you know what
downstairs
it
run
is?
up and get drinks for
Why don't
everybody.
they just
Yeah,
have
but-
someone up there running the bar? How much does it cost?
For
A second
3
person?
hours.
That's an
It's-
extra
that's
$7 an hour, man.
Yeah, but still, yeah, exactly. But if you have
That's
people
an
up there-
extra $30
yeah,
for the
you're
night
paying,
at least.
people are buying drinks up
You're gonna
there,
make more than the 30 based on just like a couple
Yeah.
people.
But you have to pay $30 to someone.
and then you use
Yeah, but
the
you're making that
advertising
back.
on
You're fucking with
Facebook.
me, aren't you?
yes.
He's being sarcastic.
Okay.
You fell right into
Right
it.
into the pit.
Yeah,
right in the
I'm
pit
a
of Manola.
Thespian.
I love the way you said that too. Thespian.
If you use the Facebook thing, you're saying you're getting people down, then you put they're gonna make their money back.
Yeah, but when we were upstairs, people were not drinking. People were just they get their seat. I think it was because it kind of felt awkward.
Have some drink specials.
We did. We had $4 drinks, and that wasn't doing anything. I don't know. I felt like if we gave it a little more time,
Yeah.
it would have worked. But it's not. It clearly wasn't worth it for them. But yeah, the patio is going to be better. The patio is always fun.
Yeah.
That room's an
forgot about the
awkward
patio.
room.
What?
It's an awkward room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the shape. Like, are you
Yeah.
talking downstairs?
Yeah, downstairs is an awkward. It's
Yeah.
always been an awkward. it's
All
always-
it is like, oh, I don't have to drive it to Toronto. Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's not on tomorrow night.
No, unfortunately not. Well, that's not entirely unfortunate because tomorrow is St. Patty's Day. So if we had the show, it'd just be a bunch of old drunk men that were there to get drunk for St. Patty's Day.
Didn't everyone celebrate it yesterday?
Yeah,
Is
but
was it yesterday? No.
A lot of people celebrated it yesterday. Yeah, all the main bars did it yesterday, but there'll be a lot of bars. It's actually falls in tomorrow, so everybody's gonna try to make a second cash grab. It's like Halloween.
True.
Like they always do. Like say it's Saturday, but if Halloween falls on the Tuesday, they'll also do it Tuesday night too.
Yeah, true.
yeah, like when I went to school in London, the actual day of, even if it was like a Monday, like it is tomorrow, everything would be rammed. I don't know if Mac will pack up Hess like it could be, but I don't know. I was really bummed out that we didn't get the show tomorrow.
You're a fucking idiot.
I know I'm an idiot.
Are we gonna? Do we got another topic, or are we
I
winding
don't know.
down?
Fred Phelps, the dude from the Westboro Baptist Church.
Yeah, the father of the Westboro Baptist Church.
He's dying.
Yes, I believe cancer.
Good.
What about God though?
Yeah, it's not saving him.
He's what?
He's not saving him
Why?
because God hates fags, and Fred Phelps is a fag.
I think the word's homosexual.
Oh, sorry.
Is it homosexual? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
Is that
so.
where? Is that?
How old are you, man?
Heterosexually challenged.
But homosexual is gay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all
I
right.
think you use the word faggot way too much.
What?
You don't know what homosexual. term.
No, what is it? Is it the
Yeah, it's
is
dead
the
on.
main the first definition is
The proper.
homosexual.
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
homosexual.
I love the way Manola spells faggot. And every time,
Every time it's different.
yeah,
though.
and well, for me, it's always Fagit.
Yeah, I get that one.
I love that. It makes me smile.
What's wrong with it?
That's not how it's spelled.
To you, it's not.
But I understand what he's saying.
No, but wait, this guy's
It's like a hillbilly
is this
faggot.
guy a
Yeah.
this guy's actually gay for real?
No. He's
faking
super homophobic.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
he's not gay.
He's not gay. I just
Oh.
said it
Faggot.
ironically.
You're a thespian.
Yeah.
Done, that's how you spell it. Like, done.
Get her
Faggot
done.
done.
Should get a sticker like that for the back of his car.
Faggot done.
Wait, so he hates gay people?
He
Oh,
like
yeah.
protests
That's
at,
probably why he's dying.
people's funerals and shit.
He's really old. I think he was the way if you were talking to him, he's really angry. This dude.
How old is this dude?
I think he's in his 80s.
I don't know a lot about this guy.
He seems like he like abusive.
Well,
and
they
was
always
abused as
they
a
always
kid.
have that sign that
Yeah,
says God
probably.
hates fags, right?
Yeah.
He's
Right.
gay, and he was like.
But do you
yeah.
think God is like coming down like, by the way, I hate those fags? Like I don't think that happened. I don't think he said that.
Yeah, he's
Even
turning
he would have
water.
said homosexual.
Yeah. No, I like
You
to
just said
imagine
faggot.
Jesus
Spelt it
turning
with
water.
an I.
Spelled it with the I. You know, I just like the idea of Jesus turning water into wine and like having his disciples be like, oh, by the way, put something in there. Fucking hate those faggots. Just no, ugh, gross. And make sure to tell that Fred Phelps guy.
I think he was molested.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I think he was molested.
Why
Probably.
why religious people are so expensive. Why are they so obsessed with it?
Because they think it's gonna ruin the world. That's the beginning of the apocalypse.
I think we
That's
should
what
have
they
more
think.
gay people. We're over fucking populated. The earth wasn't meant to hold this many people. Let's have some gay people. They'll adopt
I had
the
a dude-
teenage
I had a
daughter.
dude
the-
do that whole what you're saying, that theory. I was in South Africa. He's telling me how every animal, a lot of animals, they practice homosexuality because of food sources and stuff like that. And I realized this guy's fucking hitting on me. Wow. He was like, hey, because he's showing God. And I'm like, why am I? And then I realized after that he must have been hitting on me.
Where'd you say this was?
It's South Africa.
Oof. Yeah, you don't want to sleep with him there.
They had money.
You followed it up with, "Are you hungry? I'm hungry."
I could eat.
I could eat some cock right
They
now.
justifying gay, gay, and I'm like, yeah, I'm agreeing with them. Like, I was like, this guy's hitting on
When
me.
he started rubbing your inner thigh, you were
Yeah,
like, yeah, all right. Yeah.
So you want to go
We don't
grab
all
some
need to
fucking-
practice
He's spooning naked with the guy, going, "I think he was hitting on me."
Yeah, wait a second.
I was in Florida. A guy asked to buy me a drink once, and I was like 21. And,
You screamed and
I was young and hot. No, but I was really
Take a
drunk,
push.
but I was like, in my head, like it didn't register in my head that
Yeah.
like, why is this guy trying to buy me a drink? It's like I was like, just a party guy's like, hey buddy, want a beer? I'm like, nah man, I got a beer here. I'm cool, dude. Like, that's literally what I said.
And he's trying to
Back
press
to
this
you.
beer.
He was like,
I
but he's
cool,
like,
dude.
are you sure you don't want a drink? I'm like, no, I'm sure, man. I got a drink right here. I'm fine. I got money. What the I'm fine.
Did
I
you
thought
do
he was
something?
being
Yeah,
super.
Mace did
I
that.
thought he was being
I was
super
trying to use
nice.
the tension.
Yeah, no, he
Understand.
wanted your cock, man.
Yeah, he wanted to bang me.
I mean, if I were a gay dude, you'd be
Or
real
you
tight.
bang him. He might have been a catcher.
Could have been. I don't know which one I would have be. If I had the ass protector, I'd lie on my stomach. I guess.
I think after a few times you'd figure it out. You go, do I want it in my asshole? Do I want to put it in someone's asshole?
So what's this religious dude? Wow, how we just got cancer?
Yeah, that's what I read. I'm pretty sure it's cancer.
So why we talking about this dude?
Because he's a piece of shit.
Okay, so it's good that he's dying. you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. If I could wish cancer upon somebody, it would be that guy. Because he's a fucking terrible person.
Because he keeps trying to be mean to gay people.
They're the same people that like protest soldiers' funerals and stuff.
He why would he protest a?
Because he's saying gays brought war to. That's why. Yeah.
Wait, so he goes to just a regular army funeral?
Yeah, like someone that died in Iraq or something.
Didn't they protest Steve Jobs' funeral too?
I think
tried
they were
to.
talking about it.
And then somebody tweeted from the funeral with an
Isn't it
iPhone.
weird how much hate to have that much hate?
It's
Yeah.
in one
And you-
family too. It's like just a family.
Did Kevin Smith base Red State off that?
Yeah,
I don't know if it's off that, but
You
yeah,
know,
it's something
it
like
was-
that.
it was off.
I don't know. Okay,
it was. But
they protested his movie premiere.
oh, did they?
Yeah.
Ugh, they protest everything, and that's why I love your bit, Mace. With the like, oh yeah, they're making all these fucking things with their glitter. Like, where's my glitter?
You have to be
They-
thinking about it way more than people that are having the actual gay sex.
I think that's true, though. I think like if
Yeah.
you're really that hateful, it must consume a big part of your brain.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Like, if you're gonna start this this separate church just to be like, these fucking faggots gotta stop. That's
Yeah, but
that's
they're
all
not
they.
far off from the church.
What do you mean?
Well, the church.
Yeah, it's not really like a
yeah,
separate.
It's not like a separate thing. They're just maybe a little bit more extreme, but they're not. far
Yeah,
off
they're
from the church.
Baptist.
It says, look at your phone. It's your wife saying, look at your phone.
Go ahead, you guys keep
All right.
talking. There's-
His wife just texted
Me.
you to get him to look at his phone
he's the
for a
worst
text
with
that
his
he's
phone, right?
so gay.
Yeah. Who's the
Fucking
real
faggots.
Who's the real
I
homosexual?
tried. I tried.
Well, then we're all in agree that if this
Yeah.
guy hates gay people, then he should
Die a
die.
horrible death.
Yes.
Okay, so that's good.
So
Got that out of the way.
where's your gavel? That one's done. Bang.
Spider-Man gavel.
What if he What if he gets cured miraculously though, and it seems like a
By
work
gay
of God?
sperm?
He's got to wrestle in his head if he wants the sperm or not. Like it'll heal him.
Does sperm have to be gay? Can it just be regular?
Yeah,
sperm?
no, it has
No,
to
it
be
has
gay.
to be gay sperm.
What is gay sperm?
Wouldn't
Like
that be-
rainbow colored?
Yeah. That's,
Yeah, there's food coloring in it.
It's like Skittles.
yeah, but wouldn't the sperm, like, if he has sperm on him, I'm assuming it gets on him, right? The sperm.
It has to go in his eyes.
Okay, so if it's in his eyes, the person that's putting the sperm
Eyes
in,
or
isn't
asshole?
It automatically gay sperm.
But
Or is
what
it
if
No,
it
it has
has
to
to
be from a
be? That's
homosexual.
No,
the.
I
straight
could-
dudes are doing
I could
this.
jizz in your eyes.
No, you can't.
I could.
No, what if they try that? What if he
Threatening
goes?
him.
Why
What
would
if
you do
he
that?
what
tries
if you did
it.
it in your sleep?
Yeah, in my sleep. What's he doing in my house? Why does he want to jizz
Listen-
in my eye?
No, but he doesn't want the gay
I don't know,
sperm,
you
so he
actually-
gets.
he
My
brought it up.
sperm's
Gay.
not. I don't have a gay sperm. I have sperm.
Yeah, but if you want to jizz in my face, that makes you gay.
What if you jizzed in a cup and then put it in your eyes?
I always think it's
Why?
No, it doesn't make you
Is there a
gay.
funnel
You can
involved?
be
Yes,
there
there's
can
a
be
funnel.
straight sperm in somebody's eye. I think, but
Yeah,
maybe he
somebody's
tries
gay, but if
that.
a dude's jerking off in my face. That's a gay dude.
I
It's a
feel
money
like
shot,
what
that's what it is.
what the hypothesis that Manolis is putting forth is that it has to be gay sperm. So this Fred guy goes, I don't want gay sperm, I want straight sperm. So straight guys come in his face and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, but how
Yeah,
is
it's
a
a
guy
waste of
gonna
time.
come in his face if he's straight?
They make it work.
You know
They're
when you
creative,
go to like a funeral
those
and
people.
the priest has that thing where he has like that little metal wand and he like throws the
Kyrie
holy water.
The holy water.
Yeah, that's what this is what the priest is doing, but it's with
But I thought you
gay
said he's
cum.
jerking in my face off of my face.
Well, that's
half
what
the
he's.
actual
That's
jerk.
You don't
I'm
know
just
when the
saying
jerk
as-
off happens.
He says when I'm sleeping. He's
I'm
gonna
just
jerk
saying
off
if I was
on
to.
my face.
I'm just
No, I
saying
said
if
that.
I did jerk off on your face.
So I'm confused. Is the whole thing about gay sperm can cure cancer?
Yes.
Yeah,
That-
We
already
all
established
agree on that.
That's
That's just basic science.
Yeah, come on.
Very, very
That's
basic.
grade science.
Very basic
Gay
science.
sperm
Just
cures
trying to
cancer.
clear that up.
You just
We're
pour
a
it
little
on the
behind.
wound.
Yeah, rub it in.
You just
There
rub it
i-
in wherever you have cancer.
There is a case where a man.
Please don't say this.
I
wanna
really
hear it.
I really want to hear this.
There is a case where a man was cured of cancer and AIDS, I believe,
Yeah, that was
from bone marrow transplant.
yeah.
What?
But the bone marrow came from a man
Okay.
that was
Gay?
from no, but
He had
close.
double-
He was from Sweden. No, but he was a sweet. He was the man was from Sweden. I think has something to do with the fact that his DNA is from Sweden. I guess his bone marrow cured, like, had a match with this dude, and this dude had like he was getting the bone marrow for his cancer, right?
But he still had AIDS.
He had AIDS.
Well,
no,
Fuck,
so
he
you
was-
weren't even giving that guy the bone marrow then.
What he was immune. This guy that it came from was immune to AIDS. Some people
Right,
are
yeah, that's
actually
it.
immune to AIDS, so
Yeah.
he found a match and then asked the guy, "Would you donate some of your bone marrow to this guy
for the cancer.
for the
situation.
cancer?" Yeah, that's what's
and his AIDS went away.
and the cancer. He
And
got
the cancer.
cured of I think it was leukemia and
Fuck.
AIDS in one go
From what, an AIDS guy?
from a guy who was immune to AIDS. He got so he got cured of both. Then 2 weeks or like 2 days after leaving the hospital, he got mugged.
He
Really?
got mugged and
gotta be-
stabbed, but not. I think he got stabbed.
with
Yeah,
his knife?
yeah. And he went back to the hospital.
And,
Yeah.
But I'd still be happy.
Oh yeah, I'm just
I
saying.
got my cancer and my AIDS cured.
Is that?
What are the
Stab me.
chances you get stabbed 2 days after your cancer?
Oh,
is?
That's God saying, yeah, I I'm really trying to kill you.
Wrap it up,
Oh, no,
bud.
you owe me.
Yeah.
You owe me. Don't forget me. Don't forget that I exist.
That guy thinks he's invincible now, Gary.
He's got the worst luck ever, though.
Sounds like he has
I'd say it's the
No,
best
no,
luck.
no, I know, but cancer and AIDS,
Getting
Yeah.
cured?
cured,
though?
yes,
Fuck.
absolutely, but like, what do you think came first? Well, what did come first, AIDS or cancer?
Probably.
I think
Chicken or
AIDS.
the egg?
Nope.
What you could have
were you gonna
people
say?
No, I'm good.
say it, say it.
Probably the other guy.
See what came first?
Yeah.
In the
Not
eyes.
That's fucking Three's Company over here.
Find me that
I love
episode.
how you-
Find me that episode.
I love how
AIDS
you
episodes?
you
Yeah.
did what my mom does with jokes.
What?
No, I
Yeah,
shouldn't.
No, but I'll do it.
She knows how to sell it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, kudos, Matt. That was that was nice. I
You
mean,
just found out you're like Mace's mom.
No, that
I
was
knew
a
it.
brilliant joke. My
Yeah.
Your mom doesn't have brilliant jokes.
Saying
what's
your mom's
Matthew's
not funny?
party?
she's funny in her own way.
Oh,
Wait,
save
what does
that.
mean?
I don't know.
The topic from last
Doesn't
time.
matter.
Oh,
Do you want to talk about your partay?
Well, we could. I mean, last time I was on the show, we brought it up.
Let's talk about it.
Uh,
I don't think that episode got aired.
you didn't?
So was it?
He's
I think I promoted it. Did I promote a show that didn't get aired?
Oh, I think we aired one. I think
We
we.
probably cut you out of it.
Oh no!
yeah, they just turned your mic off.
Oh.
We just like.
No, there was a complication. I think.
Oh yes.
Oh really?
uh,
It
Yeah.
probably did something happen. I
We've had
lost it or
a bunch of
something.
episodes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost a couple. I lost one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Two.
Probably that one.
Did I lose two?
You've lost two.
I've lost some. And yeah, it was one. This is the one you were on.
It's probably something I did. Sorry.
So what are we promoting right now?
We're talking about how you walked in when he made his party.
It
Let me
wasn't-
set it up.
You made a party?
No.
He had a party for his. He wants us to watch. Not even a party, but what was the movie?
The wrong guy. It was the day
Wrong
full.
guy.
Last time I was on the show, we talked about this movie that I really wanted you guys to check out, and I don't know what the fuck happened.
So everyone's sitting in the living room. You, Pat, and Pat's girlfriend are like in your own fucking thing, and then you walk in while we're watching the movie, and then start chopping Dave Foley apart.
It was hands down my favorite thing because as if you didn't know why you were there.
Yeah,
you walked in and
it's
goes,
like you could-
"What movie is this?" Dave Foley, fuck that guy.
And we're all sitting there trying to watch, and you're just fucking. What you know how you are when you watch,
Yeah.
when you watch TV.
Yeah.
I'm watching Walking Dead.
I'm
it's
sorry, were
fucking
we
intense.
supposed to like not say a word and
No.
just watch the
This
movie?
is how you are.
Well,
I
we
watch
were-
Walking Dead. I'm in 10 on Walking Dead. You walk in and go, "What's this boring shit?"
It wasn't.
so fucking
It wasn't that you were
boring.
talking. I think it was that you walked in and were surprised that we were watching it when
Yeah,
everything
I
was
probably
just
didn't know.
based
I
around.
thought we were just I thought we were just having a party.
The
Actually,
email
I had a
said
great time. I had a great time.
it had a link to the trailer.
no,
in
not
the-
at all.
No one's complaining. We're just saying that's what happened. It
I-
all fell apart.
It was fun. Like all
It
the
was
comics
fun.
came
Yeah,
over. I had a
but
good
I
time.
I wasn't invited to this.
Yeah, we. And
You
then
were. You were sick.
Oh yeah. Wait, was I?
You had
Yeah.
AIDS and cancer.
I had AIDS and cancer. Yeah, I got my bone marrow from
Cancer, AIDS. And then you came in and we're in the middle of it.
Oh,
and you're
Foley pissed me off one time, and so now it's just hard for me to watch his stuff. So
I understand. No, I'm not. You don't have to apologize. I'm
Like,
not.
here's the thing, though. Before you fold, you weren't watching it. You were in the middle of it, and then you
As soon as I saw
TV. And you're like,
It was
"What
just that
the
you were
fuck?"
surprised that it was on was what made me laugh the
because
hardest.
I saw Foley, I'm like, what the fuck, this guy?
Don't fold. Go after him.
I'm not going after him. I'm not mad at him.
Yes, you are.
I
You're
I know.
pissed.
Like a-
I'm not.
He
Was
was
not.
pissed.
pissed.
Now he's in a
I
weird
was
position
not.
where he has to
You're
either
folding
fold to
like a
you
deck of
or
cards.
Manolis.
No, I'm not pissed at
I-
anyone. I had a great time at the party. It was just.
Matt, two sides.
Yeah,
It was
I
just
will-
the
big
idea
time
of
thing.
not knowing what we were watching.
That's not what you said about
I
Manolis.
I
What did I
stood
say
in
about
line for
Alice?
15 hours in the fucking cold.
Okay, but that didn't have to do with his party.
Which
No,
was a
but
Dave
Dave
Foley
Foley-
party, technically.
That was a Dave Foley.
You went to a Dave Foley party and complained
see-
about Dave Foley.
What the fuck? And you weren't watching. You walked past and saw that we were watching it and went, "Oh, I fucking hate this guy," and you should all hate him too. Let me tell you,
Yeah,
that's what
he
happened.
pissed me off.
I know, I
What
realized.
happened?
I stood in line for 15 hours for Last Comic Standing, like amongst the hundreds of other people, and then thinking like this is a lineup. We go in and you see the judges on TV,
Yeah.
right? When you watch a show,
Yeah.
I thought I was waiting in line to go in front of those fucking judges, but the lineup was nothing more than to try to find the people to bring back later to make fun of.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so all those people that stood in that line, they didn't get the some of them got to come back maybe legitimately to tell their jokes, but the majority of the people that they picked were just the people to find because they call someone's got my number and the guy that was behind the table that was checking us out was going like he's like, hey, if you wear a fucking bunny suit, you can bypass the line, just come back later. I'm like, well, no, I just want to be in front of the judges, like on the TV show, like the show, like that's what I thought. Like I thought that's like American Idol, and you watch just people just sing.
Yeah.
Like I thought that's what we were gonna do, right? No, it's like no, everybody was just going there, just going for this guy. Goes, nope, yes, nope, yep, come back later, whatever, right? So that's okay. When you stand in the fucking cold for 15 hours, it was like one of the coldest days of the year, and then you find this out, like you're like, what the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? You make me wait in line for 15 hours, and now I gotta fucking, and now you're telling me no, thank you, because I'm not a fucking monkey.
Well, that's Yucks did that to you.
That's Yucks obviously probably knew about it, but it
They-
was
they- they
was
went-
last
'cause I
comic
got an
standing.
audition because of my agent.
Yeah, I didn't
they
get an
went, They
audition.
went through Yucks and said, "We need some comics that we can throw out in that line. Who
Yeah.
you got?" And Yucks gave them
Yeah.
the name.
Well, yeah. Well,
Instead of going-
also Yucks got to make sure like a lot of the
Yucks
comics
should have
went
got
through
you.
it. in.
Yeah, Yucks.
They
because
should have got
Freddie
me in.
Poirier was in with me.
Yeah.
They could have got you in with. That's Yucks doing
Yeah.
that.
Well, yeah, but still, it's also their fault for doing that to the people in the line.
Yeah, but
last
they-
comic standing.
I know, but they do that every fucking year with those people. In that
Well, I
lineup.
didn't. Fuck, if you told me that ahead of time, I wouldn't have gone.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know that's what I saw. I saw some of the shittiest comics I knew in the world were just walking in to actually audition in front of the fucking actual judges. And one of the judges was Dave fucking Foley. And I see Dave Foley on the street after I just got raped by this situation. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this has happened? In retrospect, if I could have done it again, I would have. The only thing I would have changed, I would have beat up the guy behind the table that fucked me. Right?
It actually hit him.
I would have killed him.
That would have got you.
But like in a sense, like when it happened, I was like
Yeah,
more
yeah,
like
yeah.
I was still in shock that like no. I thought like when I first saw, I'm like, oh, they're getting us to tell jokes to this guy, because it was like there'd be like 3 at a time. It's like you go, you tell a joke. Okay, you go. Back to you. I'm like, oh, I'm thinking, oh, he's warming us up to get rid of us ready for the actual judges, because we've been standing in the cold for fucking 15 hours. He's trying to just get us our minds in the right positions. Like, okay, thanks guys, have a good day. I'm like, what are you, what's just happened? Like, so I was in shock. So then I'm outside and literally in shock that this just happened. I see Dave Foley, like I guess he's going to his trailer for a second. I'm like, dude, can you help me out, man? And I was trying to explain to him like what just happened, but like as fast as I could. And someone's like, he's like going, and then one of us like, okay, come on, Dave, we got to go. It's like, hey, sorry, and he just walked away like a fucking cunt.
I can see where you're angry and why you're angry, but Dave's in the same situation you're in.
What?
In that he has no control over what's going on.
You tell
on
me
the
he has
TV
no
show.
control?
He has none. He's a hired gun. He's just a hired actor.
I don't believe it.
The whole situation is all set up.
He could have just went, oh, you know what? Come on with me.
No,
Come on
he
in.
can't. He
Yeah,
can't
he can.
do that 'cause
He
they
could have.
know-
He
Manolis,
could have.
They knew who they were picking.
Then
That's
he's a
why
bitch.
you were in the line.
Then he's a bitch because he could have done that.
He can't
I would
do
have done
that.
that.
But he-
I would have been in the same
Yeah, but-
situation,
It-
and I would have done that.
But he's hired to do a job.
So what?
That's his
So
job.
fucking what?
I know what you're saying. I agree with you, but I'm also saying is like he doesn't have any power.
He does.
He had zero power.
He does. This is where I'm right and you're wrong.
Okay.
You don't. I'm sure. I'm
had
sure.
ze- I'm
Listen,
telling you, he
I'm
had zero
sure he
power.
could have won. I'm like, guys, I don't know why. I just want to watch this guy. I want to check him out.
Hey, it's all up
They're
to
gonna think
it's
you're
all
tell-
schedules. It's
so-
all
No,
NBC.
there's no schedules, man. There's no fucking
they have a certain
schedules.
amount of people they're gonna watch. And
Oh
that's
my
it.
God! This one guy like threw us off. This one guy came in and did an extra 3 minutes, threw the whole day off.
I know. I agree with you. I'm just saying I understand how that side of it works too. I know what they're thinking. They got their guys that they want to see, and he can't do
No, but it
anything
says
about
what
it.
the guys you want to see. It's like yucks. Like, oh, can you check out this guy?
Oh, they don't even give.
They don't give a fuck.
I have an audition, but they don't give a fuck about me. They're not
Yeah.
picking me either.
Whether it's you or
But they
me,
got
it
like
doesn't
3
matter.
Or 4 people they're gonna watch that they want on TV. They know
it's a
who
bitch
they want on
move.
TV.
It's a bitch move.
The whole thing is a bitch move.
Yeah. So what? I'm saying, in my eyes now, he's a dick. So fuck your party, Matt.
I'm not mad. I
Actually,
don't
you know what, man? Fuck your party. I'm on board.
Yeah, fuck your party.
I don't
fuck
know.
You.
I invited some friends over. I don't know where it went wrong.
Yeah,
It
it
was-
was.
it
When
was-
you decided to play that movie.
I said, "Hey guys, I like you. You might like this movie. Come over."
and we all said, yeah, that's a
And
good idea.
I thought that Dave Foley would have been my saving grace. In that moment, you'd be like, you know what, man? Being a Canadian dude and so working his ass off all over years, and you know the only reason he had that fucking show is because of Lauren Michaels. He understand a guy that was in a need and in a fucked up situation, like fucking. He knows what it is to get a break.
I
I was
completely-
looking for a fucking break.
I completely agree with
And
you. I'm
he's-
just saying you're looking for honesty
was a
in a
bitch.
fucking completely fake situation.
So,
You're looking for integrity and honesty in a completely fake situation.
So then he's fake.
They're all fake.
So that's good. That's
But also in his position, and I'm devil's advocate, he can't make those kind of decisions.
and that's bullshit.
He's got producers and network people. He can't make those kind of decisions.
Bullshit.
Okay.
It's all bullshit.
I'm telling you.
Where was this?
It's at Yucks downtown.
Having
The party
Toronto.
was
Oh,
at my
you're in
apartment.
Toronto?
Yeah. this is the whole edition. It happened all in one night.
Yeah.
At Matt's house?
At
Big
Matt's
thing.
house.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yucks came by. It was nuts.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a whole
Breslin
bunch
was
of people.
Breslin.
I was,
a crudité.
I was like a judge on this cheesy reality show that never got aired,
Yeah.
and there was like a buffet for like the crew basically, and there was this guy. There's this kid, but he's like a roadie, I guess you could say or whatever. He's No, it wasn't like kind of like part of the actual staff. He was like, you know how it is like when you do background work. There's different.
Yeah.
If you're like non-actor or actor or what all this bullshit. It was like so. Anyways, this was like just a thing that was happening, and I saw this kid, and like he's just fucking looking at the food, eyeing it. And I could tell he's like, "Fuck, am I allowed to go eat that food?" He wasn't sure. And I go up to him like, "Are you hungry, dude?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, "Fuck, let's eat. Come on." It's like, eat anything you want. I go, whatever. Anytime you want to go here and eat and stuff, I go, eat. If anybody says anything to you, you tell them I said that you can eat. If they have a problem, they can talk to me, all right? Because I knew that because I was one of the judges that I was like a higher tier of like oh, okay. Manolis can do whatever he wants because I was like important on that day. But I was like, I don't give a fuck. If someone came up to me and said, "Did you tell so-and-so he could just go in a buffet and get it?" Yeah, I did that. I did tell him that. Why? Is that a fucking problem?
Yeah, but that's different than putting a guy on an NBC show.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
No,
it
it's
is.
not.
Yeah, well,
No,
it's
it's
a
not.
buffet.
It's not.
What kind of buffet was it?
It was fucking good food, man.
Yeah.
I'm Manolis. I
No, it's
completely
like
understand
you're
what
saying, I want this guy to tell jokes for 3 fucking minutes.
I know, but like he doesn't have that say. He doesn't even have a say.
He does have that say.
I'll put money on the fact that he probably doesn't even have to say who moves forward from that fucking.
Oh,
from
I
the
agree with
finals.
that. I agree with
So
that.
he has no say in any of that shit.
He has a.
Didn't NBC pick the finals before? Like
They
Drew-
know everything. They know
Yeah.
the guys they want. They see them in LA every fucking day.
Yeah.
They know exactly who they want.
yeah,
whole
the
thing's
winners
set
are
up.
already picked.
The whole
Yeah.
thing's set up.
Exactly. So,
So it's like
Apparently, they're revamping
Yeah,
it,
with,
and Wanda Sykes
Wanda
is like
Sykes
kind
is-
of controlling it. Apparently, she's like determined to make it more.
Shittier.
no, they're
No,
gonna-
like it's supposed to be more legitimate now.
but they're
Yeah.
gonna go. They're gonna go with top tier comics that they know.
Yeah,
yeah.
And then just have them challenged against each other, which I think is more honorable. And that way, at least you're not lying to all these like hundreds of people lined up saying that you have a shot.
Yeah, but it is show business. It's all lying. There's nothing true.
Yeah,
It's about show
I think
business.
this, like, hearing what Manola said about that, I would never. It wouldn't. Last Comic Standing wouldn't be as interesting. Because I thought the same thing. I thought it was legitimate. Like these people, it is just random. The judges decide. They don't know who they're gonna see.
I thought 200. I was stupid enough to think 200 people were actually gonna go through the fucking judges.
I don't
I thought
think-
Dave Foley was gonna look at 200 people.
I don't think.
Yeah.
There's- I
They
don't
looked
think
at.
it's-
I thought so
maybe-
too.
They looked at maybe 50 people that day.
yeah.
I don't think it's stupidity. I just think it's like that's the image that they portray, but
Yeah.
those things aren't real at all. There's nothing real about those competitions.
But at the end of the day, he could have helped me out, and he didn't.
could've.
He could have, and then go
I-
fuck him. Fuck him. That's it. Done. What's next?
You can't-
That's it. What's next?
I just don't think he has.
He can go fuck himself.
I don't think he has.
Are we done?
I don't think he has.
We're
Are
done.
we gonna try to watch that movie again? Ever?
Never.
Never.
I think we
Not
should-
much.
I burned it. I threw it away. Fuck it. That's what this brings. The volcano with you, sir.
So much hate.
I think one of my favorite parts of that night was when we finally, for like the 4 minutes that we actually
Yeah.
watched it, when Matt goes, "Oh, everybody, listen! This is a great joke.
Yeah.
It
This
was
is
a
such
great
a great
joke.
joke."
I still stand
He
by it.
Built it up so much, and then
It
it
was
gets
just-
to the point where he chuckles to himself. Nobody else laughs, and we all just look at each other. He's like, "Fuck you guys! That was a great joke."
That was a
I
very
didn't
good
think it
joke.
was a joke. I think one guy was like, "Hey, what's up?" He's like, "Not much."
Died
More or
laughing.
How I laugh.
What was the joke?
It was Dave Foley sidling up to a guy to talk about his own promotion. He says, "Hey, what's going on? Big game last night." What game? There was no game last night. Oh, big day for me, anyways. Like he just brings up something totally arbitrary just to
You know
talk
what
to him.
pisses me off the most about Dave
See
Foley?
what you did?
You know what pisses me off the most about Dave Foley?
What?
Is up to that
Not
point.
that joke. Wasn't that joke.
No.
It was a pretty good joke.
For me, it's
Up
that
to that
joke.
point, up to that fucking point, I liked him.
that's what pisses you off about.
Yeah, I liked him
Sound
as
like
an.
a
I thought,
broken-hearted girl.
I liked him as an actor. I liked him on news radio. I liked him on Kids in the Hall. I liked what he did. I thought his portrayal of like everything I
What
saw on
kind of character
TV
does he play
that
in
I
all
thought
those?
this guy's got to be a fucking dude.
What kind of characters does he play in all those things?
A nice guy.
Spineless.
No, he's
pussy.
a spineless douche.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't really watch news radio.
I thought he would have been a cool dude for some reason.
All I'm saying is I don't even think he has that kind of power.
And that's what pissed me off because now I just can't enjoy him. If I would like anytime I see him on
Clearly.
TV, if I see him, if I ever see that guy,
Secondhand joke.
I see that guy on TV, done. I take the TV and I throw out the window.
So you're not watching his new
change.
sitcom?
I don't even. I don't want.
CTV?
The TV in your basement you throw?
I
out the window?
throw it out the window. I go to the roof. I go to the roof.
Mad
Throw it
about-
on the street.
Mad About You or Dave Foley?
I
Oh.
hate Dave Foley
More than Mad About You.
Mad About You.
Whoa.
So you're-
Someone's
you would
mad
say-
about Dave Foley.
Whoa.
Did I just take your
Yeah.
joke? Yes, I beat you to the punch.
Because the one time he went on a show and Paul Reiser was there giving him shit.
Tell us
Fuck
another
Paul
joke.
Reiser.
Paul Reiser, as much as shitty as his show is, Paul Reiser would have got me into that audition.
How do you know Paul Reiser would have gotten you in that audition?
He would have got me an
How do
audition.
you know? See, this guy
There's no way. Jesus. No
fall
way.
into this bullshit.
No way. Paul Reiser is as bigger douchebag than Dave Foley.
This is exactly how you got
No!
in this position in the first place. You put, hey, Dave Foley will do something nice for me. And then he
Not nice. Dave
And now
Foley.
you're the Paul Reiser.
Dave Foley should know what it's. He's a guy that got a good break in life from getting help from fucking Lorne Michaels. That guy understands what it is to be in a position where you need fucking help. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I didn't do it to you.
This is all Matt's fault. This is all Matt's fault for having a party.
Paul Reiser
I just.
would have fucking helped me.
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Paul Reiser.
It's all
probably
started
no
from,
way
hey
Paul
guys,
Reiser's
you
a big
like Dave
douchebag.
Foley? I got a movie
No
for you.
way.
I bet you Paul Reiser wouldn't even like. I think Paul Reiser go fuck yourself.
Yeah, but the way you're describing
Fuck
it,
you.
Well, at least
And
he would
fuck
have.
you
At
from
least
Helen
would
Hunt,
at least
too.
he would have had the balls to say that, and instead of going, I gotta go. Fuck you.
It's not me. I'm not Dave Foley. He lives it.
Yeah. It happened, man.
I know. I just don't think he has control over what happens
No,
on the
he doesn't,
show.
eh? He doesn't have control. Do you have no control right now, Gavin?
But this is different.
You have control.
People with billions of dollars aren't paying me to do this podcast.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not that attitude, they're not.
Yes. No, you're right.
you should probably call up Paul Reiser and see if he'll give you the $1 billion.
Paul Reiser. Girls Night Out
Still
brought to
ain't
you by
mad
Paul
about you,
Reiser.
though.
Still,
Girls Night Out brought to you by Paul Reiser.
Yeah.
Just our
Not about
sponsor.
Girls' night out. Not about girls getting nights off.
It was Dave Foley, Mad About You, and then bowling.
That's your holy trinity of hate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would take the TV. I wouldn't change the channel. I would take the TV, go to the roof of that,
And
and
use
throw
it-
the TV off the fucking roof.
But the
Use it to
TV
full
the
strength.
show is still airing. It's just
Still-
your TV.
How
It's
long
no
is your
longer
cable?
on.
What? It's all hooked up.
50 feet. You should take it to a bowling alley and get a fucking strike with a
Yeah,
TV.
I would throw the TV into a bunch of pins.
You really planned this all. This is premeditated.
It's fucking bullshit, dude.
No, it's not that bullshit.
Am I wrong?
No one else think you're wrong.
Exactly.
But
Am I wrong, Jordan?
No.
Thank you. I didn't say, hey man, can you fuck me over right now? I didn't say that. I didn't say, hey dude, can you put this cock in my asshole right now?
yeah, but like
Let's put it this way, though. If I honestly think if anybody in this room was in the same situation as Dave Foley that day, we would probably all bring the dude back.
yeah, depending if it's like
So he's kind of a dick.
I didn't say he's not a dick.
No, you didn't. You were yeah.
I think he's a dick, but I think he's spineless.
But what about everybody else that was in the line?
I think what
They didn't ask though.
I think the best way to
I was lucky enough just to actually literally bump into him on
Yeah.
the sidewalk.
I think the best
Oh, how
way to
far
deal
were
it because
you?
I don't think we
sorry,
could bring him back. I don't think in his position we can make that decision right on the spot. But
Well, I
think
wouldn't
the-
be there in the first place.
Yeah, I
but-
wouldn't be in there. But I think the best way to deal with it would have been like, hey, dude, I'm sorry I can't do this for you. I wish I could.
Well, you didn't even have the balls to
I
say
know.
that.
That's what I'm saying. That's
True.
where he's wrong.
Yeah, true.
He should have been honest with you instead of been, I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he has the power to be like, yeah, fuck yeah. I'll
Yeah.
get you in the door.
But yeah, at least if he said that.
Yeah,
I agree.
you'd have to
You did have
respect
the
him
power.
for that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could respect the guy for even trying.
Yeah, or say, hey, look, let me
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
someone, or hey, I can't, or something where it's honest. He wasn't honest with you. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, for
I just
sure.
don't think he has the power to go make a decision like, yeah.
It's like, well, what is he like? I know what is, you could say. Well, what does he owe me? I'm just a stranger. Well, fuck you.
You could have been
Fuck
like,
you.
could have turned
Because
to
it's
someone,
like, yeah, I'm a stranger. Waited in line for 15 hours in the
He-
cold.
he could have placated you and like just turn to someone that's around him and say, "Hey, can we get this guy on?" And they go, "Oh no, sorry, we can't." Like, dude, I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would have been the noble thing to do. But what if he was just so caught off guard that he was just like, I honestly don't like.
He's just a bitch. He didn't care. That's all.
We're now.
I think he's spineless.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've never met him, so
I think he's a.
I would have come to your party if I.
I
I don't care.
Yeah, if I got an invite.
You did get an invite. You told me you were sick that
I
night.
know I was.
It's the LA thing to never say no.
What do you mean?
It's a LA thing to always say yes, but you mean no. It's like you never want to cut someone off completely.
Yeah.
So what he did was an LA thing to go, and have somebody else go, we got to get you somewhere else. So
Yeah.
he doesn't
Yeah.
have to go, sorry, no.
Now, when you ran into him, how far away from the line were you? Like,
It was after the like there was still a lineup going in. I was already like one of the first 20 people that went in.
yeah.
Right, the actual line, and then after I was outside, that like after everything happened, I was just outside, and I was 20 feet away from the door, the other way
Of Yuck Yucks?
of Yuck Yucks. Like if you left, if you walked away, if you walked out the front door of Yuck Yucks and you went right for like 15 feet,
Is this
and
the one
there's
on
like trailers on the left there on Richmond.
Okay, yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Eh.
that's where he was being a fucking cunt. But I digress.
We did 2 hours and 14 minutes.
Nice.
Can we? Are we good then?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So what I've been doing at the end of every episode, every week, I'd like to someone here. It doesn't. Well, first of all, like you, let's promote your room.
Okay. Yeah. Every Wednesday night at Corktown,
Hamilton?
Hamilton, Ontario. 11 at night.
Universe.
11 o'clock at night.
Corktown Pub, 175 Yonge Street. 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Come on out. And every other Thursday is Hammer Night Live. Next one is the 27th.
That was a fun show.
It's fun.
Yeah.
If you want to check that out, and then I'd like. It doesn't matter who it is. Does anybody have? I want someone in the group, or it could be more than one. Promote someone. Like
I'd
either.
like to promote Dave Foley.
This new
No.
sitcom on-
Yeah, it's spun out.
No. No one. No
8
one.
o'clock on
No one.
CTV.
No one watched that show.
Actually, yeah, nobody watched Spun Out. Fuck Dave Foley.
No one
If
watched
you watch
Spun
your
Out
show,
Mondays
I'm
on
just
CTV.
I know you're
No one
joking,
watched it.
but if any of our listeners please watch that show, please don't talk to me.
That's
I-
sweet.
You can't. I'm
So
cutting.
you're that's the
I'm
vibe.
cutting. I'm cutting you
You're
out
the
of my
Putin
life.
of
What
this
if
basement.
what if some of the listeners watch the show and then write in hate mail and say what they don't like about the show and say that this show's a piece of shit because this guy's an asshole
Oh,
fucking
to
over-
us or to
No, to the network.
Naturally.
It's exactly.
And
I'm
say that
sure
girls' night
Canadian
out sent
television,
you.
they don't give a
If I
fuck.
never met him,
Yeah.
that if I never ran into him that day, I'm sure I'd still like him.
Yeah, I bet you would.
If his show, this new Spun Out show's any good, I'll never know.
Is it actually a Canadian
I
show?
think so.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It looks like it.
Okay, well,
Anyways,
cut you off.
no, it's okay. So, does anybody want to promote anybody? Like whether it's a comic or a band? Just
Trying
say.
to think. Guys, go ahead. I'm trying to think.
I don't really
I
have
don't have
anybody.
friends. Really.
I would say I'd like to promote Ron Jossel.
Okay.
He's a friend of ours.
Yeah.
He's a comedian. He just did what was that TV?
Carson Daly.
He just did Carson Daly.
Yeah.
Got interviewed on Carson Daly. Showed a bit of his stand up, and he's a very funny comedian. He's Filipino.
Yes.
That's
Which-
unfortunate.
I don't know if that
bit
matters.
Bit of a downer.
Gross.
Yeah.
And
How do you spell what?
How
Won't
do
he
you
be
spell
headlining Yucks, the Hamilton Yucks, in like 2 weeks or something?
Is he? I think,
think
he
so.
is actually.
Yeah.
But Ron, how do you spell Jossel?
Josol.
J-S what?
Jos.
J-O-L-S.
How do you spell Ron?
RON.
So check him on YouTube. He's fucking really funny.
Yes, he's very funny.
So that's who I like to promote. If you guys want to
Oh,
promote
so we
it.
should promote people that we know and shit.
Well, no, it doesn't. It could be that or a band.
Okay.
You know?
Can it be comic book or movies stuff?
Yeah, it could be anything.
Alright.
Anything.
Well, you should check out Geek Hard Show. They do a lot of stuff, and they reviews of comic books and stuff. That's geekhardshow.com.
Okay.
I got a musician. Everybody check out Keith Urban.
Keith
Okay.
Urban.
Close friend of mine.
That's you don't know any musicians.
How do you spell Urban? How do you
That's the
spell
one I
Urban?
had.
Yeah, that was your go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fucking
you got
Urban.
desperate. Who do I know?
Do you listen to Keith Urban?
No, my mom does.
Oh,
Doesn't
that's
matter.
nice.
His voice is majestic.
I'd like to
Anything else?
plug Mace's mom for listening to Keith Urban.
Yes.
So check her out. Probably listening to it in her car.
Should we plug some rooms other than Mace's mom? I'm sorry to interrupt.
No,
I don't
that's
like
fine.
using the words plug Mace's mom.
Yeah, I didn't want it to come off as I was like, oh, Mace's mom.
Should we stop plugging Mace's mom?
Yeah,
yeah,
we should,
you should all stop plugging
Your mom?
my mom.
I like to plug your mom though. It's
we
nice.
should pork her.
She,
I like
she,
that we both
she
plug
deserves
at the
it.
same
She
time.
deserves the support.
Yeah.
I like it when she's airtight.
Yeah. Just plug her up good.
The front hole and the back hole.
Yeah, it's just a nice hard plugging. We can pull out of the plug if you want.
Yes,
Let's
please.
pull out.
Yeah,
We'll pull out.
We'll pull out.
We'll
on your
pull out.
mom.
We'll pull out.
Pull out rough and
We'll pull out on your mom.
abruptly, right out of your mom's plug.
You're not even trying at this point.
Yeah, I'd like to plug comedy at Kaylee every Monday night, and
Which we talk shit about.
yeah. Well, not really. We didn't really talk shit about it. It was just that it's better upstairs. Which,
It's a good room.
yeah.
It just got its shitty moments.
You know
too.
what? If any listeners want to email Kaylee House, I don't know what their email is. You can figure it out. It's the internet.
It's Kaylee House at myspace.com.
Yeah, you can find them on Facebook. Tell them that we should go back upstairs and that you prefer the show upstairs.
They should go back upstairs.
Yeah, but I want them up there. But yeah, I got nothing else.
Are we all still friends?
Yeah, we're-
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think so,
Are
yeah.
we cool, Gavin?
Yeah,
I feel
we're
like
cool.
I feel like there's tension.
I feel like you guys should like.
We're good.
I guess you're
think
too
your
far away
point
to
is
hug.
Right, though.
What point?
Your point about the animals. I think
not
I
even
think
get
I
back
think
into
I
it.
rejected it too quickly.
Let's
I
not
think
get
you're
back
right.
into it.
So I apologize.
No, you don't have to apologize because it's
we
not.
cool?
It's opinions, and that's what matters.
Are we cool?
Yeah, we're cool.
I
You
disagree
know what?
with
You know
both
what
of you.
friends do? Friends go to the Mandarin after the podcast. Anyone want to go to the Mandarin after the podcast?
Oh.
Is it open right now?
Is
Yeah.
it open?
Yeah,
The one on
Sunday.
Upper James, I think, is
Oh,
closed
shit.
until. But they might be open. I think it was like March 14th or something,
This is the
maybe.
panic in
I'm
your
gonna call
voice.
them. If anyone, you guys want to do that?
Actually, sounds kind of good.
Yeah.
I'm up if anybody else is up.
I have a card for King Buffet that gives.
Where's
discount.
King's Buffet?
That's
King's?
near his house.
I'm
There's-
down
it's
for
the
that
same,
too.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, and I have.
I can go either
King.
place.
Still recording this on.
Yeah, why
Like,
not?
Yeah, we should. You know what? I like to plug King's Buffet.
No, okay, I'll stop it. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you very much.
I remember to.
Sorry.
Sorry, I was going to say subscribe, rate, and.
And if you want to
Yeah.
watch Dave Foley's new show, I'm not going to be mad at you.
Plug Mace's mom.
And just also, please check out the Hamilton Comedy Hour on Mixcloud.
Yes.
Mixcloud.com/HCH.
Yes.
And yeah, plug my mom. Go.